All right, hello guys. Hi, Elda, yes? Is it like the Spanish, like, oh, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much for the bits and for being here and for getting first and for letting me know that you were not in an ad and then for letting me know that you were in an ad, even though you shouldn't have been because I think it was imaginary. Elda, oh, I like that. Oh, that's really pretty. Hi, Sin. So I can't read time, and I started a little bit early. But those of you that have been on this channel before, you know that today I'm participating in the Makers and Crafters Society Winter Raid Train. So you're just pressing buttons over here. You know what? I love it. Just push all the buttons. So we're gonna have a lot of friends that are coming over from Caterpillar Creations channel at 9 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, I definitely went live about 20 minutes too early, but you know what? It's okay because we're all gonna hang out here and we're all gonna chat and we're gonna work on plushies together. And then after that, we're gonna raid over to Pantapuff. So the whole idea of this is to be able to showcase a bunch of creators, so makers and crafters that are here on Twitch, and to just kind of show like what everyone is working on and what they're preparing for their winter markets. So my next market is actually this Saturday. You know what? Like, you guys know that I have this horrible, habit of just like doing too many things and signing up for too many things. So like today, for example, right? So today was my second day on the job and unexpectedly, like I had to go visit a manufacturer all the way down in Orange County. So it was like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. And then after that, then I went to an event that was like in LA and that finished at 7 p.m. and then I hightailed it home. So here we are. Cause like, you know what? We're just fitting all the things in today. And then I got to finish everything before Saturday. Nothing wrong with going live. It helps in case of tech issues for sure. Yeah, exactly. And I'd rather go live too early than go live too late. Also, I remember, Elda, you're part of the Makers and Crafters Society as well. So let's give you a shout out because I do remember that. I can't remember, were you part of the raid train as well?
Oh my god.
Oh, you play The Sims too, and you're a gamer too. Oh, nice. I love it. Oh, I love it. I don't play The Sims, although like anymore. Like The Sims was one of like the first games that, oh, thank you for that reminder. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. See, it's a good thing that we did this now. Thank you. Tech issues equals half of a Reds issue stream. You know what? You are not wrong. You are actually not wrong. They are. Like half of my stream is me troubleshooting. See, and I'm so glad that Elda brought this up because how about I just cover my face with it? How does that look? Does that look good? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm definitely kidding. Maybe. I don't know. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I knew, and I even downloaded it before. I downloaded it this morning because I was like, I'm gonna forget, and here I am. So here we are, we're forgetting. But there we go. So that is the event badge that we are talking about, which is the Makers and Crafters Showcase, and this is our winter showcase, and it's our first ever winter showcase. So that's really exciting. Hopefully we have many, many more winter showcases. You haven't in years, but it's the clip that seems to get pulled the most, despite it being 2016. Wait, okay, so same. And I don't know how Twitch is doing that. Like, I don't know if it's because it has like the most views in theory. Hi, Jaws. I don't know if it's because it has the most views in theory or what it is, but like I have the same problem. So like when I first started streaming in 2020, I played a lot of Among Us, and so I died a lot and like all of that ridiculousness. And so like the clip that gets played all the time is that one. And I don't want that clip being played all the time because I was I was a bad gamer. I mean, I'm still a bad gamer. And I was such a bad streamer. Again, still a bad streamer, but like it was just not, I don't know why it has to get pulled all the time. Like I don't want to like hide it because I don't want it to go away forever, but I also don't want it to be pulled as like the most commonly pulled clip, but whatever. And yes, you were part of the raid train. You were on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's what it is. Reds, you can do shadow puppets on your table. I can, look. This is a turtle and this is a dog. I think, hang on. I got this. This is a dog. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. Someone's stream you were on last night, so they delete any clips they don't want pulled by the bots for the shoutouts after downloading it. Yeah, maybe I should just do that. I mean, I do delete any that I like 100% don't want to be pulled. And it's not that I don't want them to be pulled. I just don't want them to be pulled as frequently. So we're waiting for the raid train before we, hi Wheels, how you doing? We're waiting for the raid train before we do our Christmas ones, because these are my holiday ones, but this is my little holiday ornament. Then we've got a bunch of Christmas trees. I wanted to have 2 of every color, but you know, then I started work and I just didn't get around to it. So we're going to work on some of the other animals. Seriously, we have so many. Like, look at how many we have, guys. We have a lot of animals that we're going to work on before other people get here. And then if somehow miraculously I finish all these plushies, then I have more yarn to continue working on more. Because I have like, look at this. I have these snowmen are in whip. So I've got 2 hats. I've got another hat that's in whip. I've got like 4 scarves, I think, 3 scarves. So I can make 3 more snowmen with my whips. And then I also have another Christmas tree that's in whip. So we have all whips. But I know, isn't this snowman freaking adorable? So the actual pattern, they like sew down the back and they give it a booty. But I was like, I don't want a booty. Like, I don't know. I feel like the demographic that I'm trying to sell at this particular farmer's market would not appreciate a booty, unfortunately. So I opted to not do a booty. How am I? I'm doing fantastic. It can have a booty. It can have a booty, but I feel like some of these people are a little bit uppity and they won't buy it if it has a booty. But I personally would love it if it had a booty. I think it would be hilarious and wonderful. So it's okay though. But yeah, so we're working on some whales. This one I like. It's got the dark, like the bright pink up here and then white down there. Hang on, how do I have to do this? Over here. So you can see bright pink. That's cool. I didn't want to hold it anyway. It's got bright pink up here and then white down there. So we've got a variety of the whales. You need to, because some of your old ones you were still on a laptop and cruddy graphics. Oh, that's a good point, Elda. Yeah. Going back through those clips and editing some of those. I actually just recently published all of my VODs. My VODs were all private on YouTube, and then I went ahead and published them to public. And so like I was rewatching some of my old VODs and stuff, and like, I don't know, like some of them I was like, God, I was so dumb. Again, still dumb, but like I did like so many stupid, dumb things. But then at the same time, a lot of those streams I was like, I should really go back and revisit that game, which actually is how we ended up doing that Celeste community challenge, guys, is because I was watching my old VODs and I was like, man, I never finished this game. I should really go back and finish this game. So that's that thing. You guys can thank my publishing of videos to YouTube for why we've had that torture of me. I don't think I brought my scissors. Where are my scissors? See, look, now it's not tech issues. Now it's Rhett's forgot to bring supplies. Where are my scissors? Wait. I think I have them. I think I put them in this bag. It's okay. I think I have my supplies. But because I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, I took all of my like yarn for my current projects. Oops. I'm sorry, camera. You're fine. Yeah, I took all of my like current yarn and my current projects to my doctor's appointment with me. So I have that in a bag down here. All right, so we can trim this whale. I only pick on you because you care. You know, I know. In 8 years of streaming, you've upgraded a few times since. That's so cool. Elda, what made you get into streaming? And then were you always a crafter, or what made you pivot into crafting streams? Because it looks like you started streaming with gaming streams. Okay, so we got to do some eyes. So we're going to set the whales here while we work on our eyes. Well, I want to do the eyes, but I want to work on all the whales, like the bellies first. And then we'll get to that. And Sin, because I know it's going to be on your head, I have not worked on yours yet for your commission, because we got to get through this market first. But I don't have any markets planned after this Saturday, mostly because like I just feel like I need to get stuff like figured out in terms of like how many more markets I'm gonna add. One more question. Am I gonna get smacked posting the MCS Discord in our usual events feel? You shouldn't. You should be able to do it. I think you should get, like, you're talking about posting it here in the chat. I'm fairly certain that links are allowed. In fact, we verified this last week, so you should be fine. But you never know with me, because you just never know. I tech struggles. But you should be fine. I have, like, I love when people have Nightbot. This is a love-hate, but when people have Nightbot and I get banned for emote spam because I really love emotes. There you go. See, it worked. It worked. Thanks, Zelda. Today is the MCS Winter Market 72-hour raid train event. Look, see, this is even better than how I said it. We're just going to use Elda, and we're going to pretend that this is what I told you guys, right? So today is the MCS Winter Market 72-hour raid train event. We hope that you'll visit as many of our community streamers as you can. Perhaps you'll find some great holiday gifts or ideas for what you can make for yourselves or people you care about. And if you'd like to join the Makers and Crafters Society, please go to that Discord link. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that sound like I totally prepared that? You stole it from our leadership chat. No, Elda. You're supposed to say you wrote it. And then just like I just faked that I wrote it, you're supposed to say that you wrote it. You gotta, the way that one of my friends says it, she says that, like, you gotta say everything with the confidence of a mediocre white man, which I am married to not a mediocre white man. I'm married to a wonderful, wow, I almost slipped up there, guys. Did anyone hear that? I hope he didn't hear that. Nobody heard that. But anyway, that's the way that my friend always says it, is like, that's the amount of confidence that you need to have in your messaging. I know. Shh, Sid, let's not tell him. Hopefully he is watching something else and he's busy, and we all hope that he didn't hear that. Then again, I think he can actually hear me through the walls because he's in like 2 rooms over. So letting them know we are ready. Perfect. Thank you, Elda. I appreciate that. So this raid train is really fun because we have all these lovely people who are really well coordinated, and it's really cool. I like being parts of these raid trains. I mean, this is my first raid train with MCS, but I like being part of raid trains in general. Just for one thing, it's generally better organized than anything that I could do. And also it takes the pressure off of me of having to figure out who I'm supposed to raid next, because that's always like a struggle, right? It's like, wait, but who am I supposed to do? And like, what should I do? So the raid train just takes care of it for us. And I love that. Okay. So we're going to work on these little wheels. Squish, squish. I love these. I love these little stress ball wheels. Like squish, squish. And we're just going to continue adding to our pile of yarn scraps. How is your blanket going, Sin? Like, I know you were working on that blanket. How's that blanket going? I have so many piggies. I feel like I overdid it on the piggies, but I just really like the pigs. And then also one of my friends is coming to help me to work the market, and pigs are her favorite animal, so I thought that that would be like a cute thing to do. Also, I don't know how I feel about this one, but I decided to try making a whale because my whales are already so round and ball-like. I thought I would make it into a pokeball, but now I don't know where to put the eyes, because like normally the eyes would go here, and if I put the eyes here, like that's where the black is. So I don't know. I almost wish I had done like 2 buttons for the eyes or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like this is my Pokeball whale because I don't know. You just got a new compression glove today so you can work on it again. My compression glove doesn't come till Saturday. So that's okay. But like also I took a couple of days of break from crocheting, and so that helped a little bit. Oh, thank you so much, Blaze Winterborn, for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna just stitch here into the belly. Where did you get your compression glove from? Did you get it from Amazon? I bought like literally like an $8 one from Amazon, so hopefully it works, because all the other ones were like 20 bucks. So I'm like, I don't know, this is probably fine. I probably shouldn't worry about the fact that this one's only $8 when all the rest were $20, right? I'm sure it's gonna be fine. You got it from Amazon? Okay, nice. You also got the cutest reusable hand warmers that look like they're pandas. Okay, you're gonna need to send me that link, and I'm gonna need to get that. I love me a good panda one. So by Butterfly, she shared with me this link of these like oversized hoodies, like they're massive. Here we go, raid incoming. She had temporary tech issues. No worries. Thank you so much. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, hi Caterpillar. The MCS is raiding here to spread the joy and winter cheer. Perhaps we'll see a gift to buy or find a fun new craft to try. Oh my gosh, hang on. I lost some names. Hello, Upcycly. Hello, Noki of Azeroth. Hello, Zulu Charlie LAS. And hello, Elda again. Oh, thank you so much for also using our MCS check-in. Hello, Mama Jewel. It's good to see you. Let me give you a quick shout out. Yes, thank you for all of you that are in MCS. Thank you for using our MCS check-in. For any of you that are not in MCS, if you abuse my little gremlin monster, disobedient monsters, if you disobey and you use that MCS check-in, I'm looking at you, Chris, because you already did it. Your punishment is I spam tag you until you show me things that you create. So you're welcome of that. Oops, I beat you to it. I did beat you to it. Welcome in, Darth Tanda. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, another fiber artist. Nice to meet you. Yes, so for anyone that doesn't know me, I'm Dancing Retzko. I'm typically a gaming streamer, so typically, well, actually there is no typically anymore because I just got a job this week, so my like typically is all messed up. But before that, thank you so much, Magic and Comet, for the follow. Hype, yes, Hype Party. So normally it was Mondays through Thursdays were gaming streams, and then Fridays are crochet streams. But now, you know, now that I have a new job, and I just started on Wednesday, so we're just doing it. Hi, Seven Epic, how are you doing? Let's go. Congratulations on the new job. Thank you so much. It's definitely it's a big change for me. I mean, like, working is not a change, but like, I haven't worked for 3 years. So I left my job in 2021 so that I could go back to grad school. And then, you know, I went to grad school for 2 years, and then I got diagnosed with cancer right after grad school. So then I had like almost a year of healing. So now here we are. So post-cancer and back to finding work. So that's what's been just kind of like a pivot. And so definitely like the last couple of days have been very exhausting because there's just so much information being like thrown at us and being tossed at us. Also in the chat, we do play this game called like the Pokemon community game. You don't have to pay if you want to play it, but if you want to play it, you just do ! PokeCatch. Yeah, there we go. Upcycly's already got it. It's just a part of the chat. So every 15 minutes a Pokemon spawns and it's there. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, if you couldn't tell by my like profile picture. That profile picture, which one is it right now? I think my profile picture on Twitch is Curlia, and then my profile picture on Discord is me dressed as a Curlia and my dog dressed as a Larvitar. Our dog, who is Rex and who is the wonderful best boy. Jaws, will you do the Rex command for me, please? Just so that if anybody is a dog fan and loves dogs, I'm a crazy dog mom and my dog has an Instagram, but listen, I'm not a crazy cat mom because my cats share my dog's Instagram. And also I don't have the ability to manage like 700 Instagrams. So who doesn't love dogs? A monster doesn't love dogs. My mother doesn't love dogs. My mother, wow, that was a really bad segue. My mother's not a monster, I'm sorry. But my mother hates dogs. She was chased by a dog when she was a child, and so she really doesn't like dogs. But listen, I use the fact that we have dogs to keep her out of my house. So, you know. You're sick, Gretz. Oh no, I'm sorry, Seven Epic. I hope that you're feeling better, and I hope that it's not like anything too harmful. Crazy cat mom. It's okay, Elda. I actually am a crazy cat mom. We have 2 cats. We've had the cats for like 10 years longer than we had the dog. So I love my dog, but I also love my cats. And the dog doesn't even have an emote on this channel, but the cat does. So one of the cats does. I didn't have enough room for both cats. Oh, wait. Okay, so you've got a tabby and a black and white. So I've got a calico and what is he? He's a black Maine Coon. You're looking at our boy Grim curled up on his beanbag. Thank you so much, Sassy Charlene, for the follow. Sinus infection. I hate sinus infections. Those are the worst. Retz is your preferred short name. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like just anything that you choose to say, but most people will either call me Retz or Panda. Typically when I game, my name is, thank you so much, Dark Tanda. I appreciate the follow. Typically when I game, the name that I use is Dancing Panda if Dancing Retzko doesn't fit. If anybody here is a Sanrio fan, like a Hello Kitty fan, Retzko, I stole from Egg Retzko, which is the Netflix and Sanrio collaboration, I don't know, project. It's about a little red panda, and she is like super calm and super cute and super nice when she's at work, but then like stuff at work makes her mad, and then she turns into like a little fireball, and like she has to like rage scream like the emo music at the karaoke machine, karaoke bar, I guess would be the best way of calling it. And that's me, because yes. So I just loved that so much. And also I love pandas. My 3 favorite animals are manatees, sloths, and pandas, because they are all lazy and they get away with being lazy. And I think those are just the best animals, because that's the best way to be. But it started Monday as you were driving home from your mom's. Oh no, is your mom okay? Because you went home after your Thanksgiving, right? I hope your mom is okay. So what we're working on today is I have a market on Saturday. I have a farmer's market in my area, and so I'm preparing my little plushies for that farmer's market. So I've got some Christmassy things, and I've got some non-Christmassy things. So these little stress ball whales tend to be my best seller. They're just like nice. You like squish, squish, squish. And I love them because they're no-sews. So for any of you that are fiber artists, I'm sure you guys like love a good no-sew, because I love a good no-sew. And so I make them in like all different colors. And then I just have to sew the eyes on, because obviously they're eyeless right now. This one I was just trying for fun because I love Pokemon. I made a Pokeball no-sew whale. I don't know that I love it, to be honest, because I can't figure out where the eyes are gonna go. And then also I don't like how this looks right here from the color change perspective, but yeah, squish, squish, squish. And then this one I made with like slightly velvety yarn. So he's so soft when you squish, squish, squish him. I love this. So we basically played a little bit of yarn roulette, and I got a bunch of yarn free from my local Buy Nothing, which if any of you live in big cities in the United States, you should look into a local Buy Nothing, because I freaking love Buy Nothing. Buy Nothing is the best. I get so much stuff for free. I got a mattress for free today. It's not a good quality mattress, so I will say that, but like we got like a full-size mattress for free today, and so that's pretty exciting. I got that monitor behind me. Yeah, that monitor. I got that monitor for free, so I love Buy Nothing. It's called Buy Nothing. So I think they're US only, but they're a 501c3, so they're a nonprofit, and they basically, the whole concept of it is hyper-local communities. So you give freely and you ask freely. So if there's something that you need and, there's no money exchange and there's no trading. Like, it's sort of a trading system in the sense that, like, yeah, it's a free cycle. Exactly. It's a free cycle. So it's sort of trading in the sense of, like, if there's extra stuff that you have in your house and you want to get rid of it, you can say, like, hey, I'm gifting away these items. And then on the flip side, if you want some items, you can either, like, respond to somebody and say like, hey, can I have that item? Or like, hey, in general, like for example, when I got my job, I posted and I said like, hey, does anybody have like a standing desk? Which unfortunately nobody did, because that's a big ask, and I knew that was a big ask. Or like when I started getting into fiber arts and I got really addicted to crochet, and I said, hey, does anyone have a yarn to give away? And then I got a ton of yarn that way, because like, come on, like who, like, okay, maybe not who, but like there's so many people out there that like say that they're going to become like, they're going to do like a craft project, and then they buy a bunch of yarn and then they don't end up making any yarn, right? So anyway, one of the people that is in my Buy Nothing group, it turns out that she works for a yarn manufacturer. So that was really cool. So I was like, please give me all of your yarn. Let me have everything. Hang on, let's snooze that. Yeah, it's really neat and it's super fun. It's very dependent on the neighborhood, I will say though. Like I have a friend who lives somewhere else. I'm in Los Angeles. So I have a friend who lives somewhere else in LA, and because it's very hyper local, like it's based on the neighborhood that you're in. And her neighborhood's not great. Like she said that it tends to be just like moms, and like they tend to just be looking for or giving away like baby products, which she's not a mom. So if you were a mom, that's fantastic, but she's not a mom. So like the things that she wants are not available. But like in our area, we have a lot. Oh, thank you so much, Amanda Maui. How are you? It's good to see you. And yeah, so like that's kind of That's the like caveat to whether or not it really, really works well. Also, I forgot to ask Caterpillar Creations what she was making on her stream. Oh, thank you so much for doing the MCS check-in as well. Yeah, what was Caterpillar Creations making on her stream? I like overloaded myself on events today. So I had my second day of work and I had to drive all the way down to Orange County. So it was a long, long drive. And then of course, right after that, I went to an event at like a nonprofit cancer center near here. And then I came here and did this. And I was like, why did I sign up for so many things in one day? But it wasn't on purpose. Like I didn't intentionally stack my day like that. So that's why I'm just like all over the place right now. Chaos. That's okay. I make my own chaos. What kind of chaos did you create? What did you make? You were delayed coming home due to snow, so you left your mom's on Monday and started getting fatigued and a massive headache. So ended up staying Monday night at your sister's, woke up Tuesday with a bit of a sore throat, and woke up yesterday and today with a full-blown sinus infection / cold. That almost sounds like COVID too, 7 Epic. Have you gotten tested? That sounds horrible. I'm sorry that you're having to go through that right now. You found a Reddit post talking about local buy nothings in your area. Had to share this comment and amuse me. I've never heard of buy nothing groups. It sounds interesting, but wouldn't know what to do with more nothing. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to buy more nothing. I will admit I'm a little bit of a hoarder, and so sometimes I like claim stuff, and poor Jaws, my husband's is Jaws, he's like, why did you get more things? Like, we didn't need all these things. Why do you get so many things? You showed off your shop items and you started with snowballs that turned into a snowman. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Also, anybody from my community, guys, go follow our Caterpillar Creations because that sounds really awesome and really cool. You just joined the Facebook page of a local buy nothing group. Thanks for the info. Yay. Okay, good. I'm glad that you were able to find a local buy nothing. And I hope that your community is wonderful and that you're able to get lots of really cool free stuff. We also, thank you so much, Acid and MDMA. Thank you so much for the follow. Love the name. But yeah, so we get a lot of food from there. Like, people will give away food that's like starting to expire and like they can't eat it, or like, because we live in California, a lot of people grow their own produce, and so they'll give away that stuff. Like, I got a bunch of green figs, and what I like to do is like whatever ingredients they give away, I'll just go look up a recipe that utilizes that and get to expand and try new recipes. So I learned how to make like a green fig jam because one of my neighbors was like, I have too many green figs. If you come here and pick the fruit yourself, then you can have as many green figs as you want, which, like, fantastic. I will absolutely do that. I will absolutely climb up your tree and prance around doing that. You're a hoarder too. My hubby is helping me grow out of it. Upcycling has helped me to learn to let go. Yeah, so upcycling stuff, or also like, even though you get the free stuff from Buy Nothing, then giving away the stuff. So we've been able to, thank you so much, Lady Nieski. Am I saying that correctly? Thank you, Lady Nieski. Just remember, when it comes to crafts, we are not hoarders. We are curators of extensively private craft supply collections. Actually, guys, listen, so okay, maybe this is like a little bit hoarder / a little bit like I just didn't know what to do with this. My entire life, I've been really into origami. So I make these tiny little origami cranes that are made out of like an 1-inch piece of paper, right? So I've had tons of these, and they're in like organized little bins. And I don't know, like I've made easily like probably 5,000 or more in my lifetime, because I just like, when we're watching TV, I make them. When we're in a car, I make them, or whatever. But we figured out, like, because I'm working these like markets, and I didn't specify what type of craft I'm doing for the market, we're like, wait, like, why don't we buy some little baggies and we can sell like 100 origami cranes in a bag? So that's one of the things that we're adding to this market this weekend, is little baggies full of cranes. So exactly, I'm not a hoarder. I was just waiting for the right opportunity to sell my, hang on, I have to read the words again, extensively private craft supply collection. Exactly, I was waiting for that moment to be able to the moment and the right location to be able to offload that private collection for people. But I love that. I agree. I think we need a cross stitch of that. So if anybody ends up making a cross stitch pattern of that, please share that in the MCS Discord, because I think that we should all make it, because I would love to make that. I also have some cross-stitch kits too, so I could totally do that as well and make some of those. He's my little ducky. He's eyeless too. I like to, when it looks okay on the plushies, I prefer to sew the eyes rather than using the safety eyes. because the safety eyes are not good for kiddos that are under 3 and also not good for pets. And you just never know who's gonna buy stuff from you. He's so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cosmic Jammies and Upcycling. Oh my God, I just got it. Upcycling as in upcycling. Okay, I'm a little bit slow sometimes, but I love that. LOL, I'm hoping to make some shirts that say that in the new year. Are you gonna add it to your shop? Tell me you're gonna add it to your shop. I saw, Mama Jewel, that you had your first Ko-fi shop, like go live. So congratulations on that. That's awesome. Yes? Okay, good. All right. I will keep an eye out for that in the new year for once you have that. And that may be my whenever I do my crafting streams, I'm just gonna wear that shirt. And so nobody needs to worry. Not that like on stream you can see my horrible hoard of craft supplies, but I can see them. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Cosmic Jammies. Yeah, unfortunately I can see my hoard of craft supplies. They're right there. It's a tower. It's an organized tower though, okay? It's not chaos. It's an organized chaos. Also, Mama Jewel, I love that you taught everyone how to sign Queen V for a partner. Okay, I don't remember it well enough. I do remember that this is the hashtag, right? And then something was going, I think this was we. Oh, I don't remember the rest. I watched it like multiple times, but I couldn't remember all of it. And then, I mean, obviously V, that one was easy. What was Queen again? Oh, I can't remember. Well, anyway, I thought that was really cool that you redeemed that. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Jaws, can I have some water? I don't have any water. Want is open, 5 palms pulling towards you, like this, right? Was this want? Queen is the sash with the Q. Oh, yeah. So we've got our Q. So this, I only know the alphabet in ASL. Also, Wild Shieldon has appeared for anyone who plays Pokemon community games. So ! PokeCatch if you want to catch that. Wild Shieldon. So there's a little ducky. So I'm just making, for all the ones that don't have eyes, I'm just sewing their bottom. We literally have this giant pile of like ones that we got to sew their limbs on. Nice. Wait, where's my mouse? Where's my key? There we go. Okay, well, I don't have water, but I do have tea. So I don't know where Jaws is, but I can't do my hydrate without water. Okay. This is my like pile of whales over here. And then I have all these little piggies that I'm doing as well. Because one of my friends is coming and helping me with the market and she loves pigs. So I thought that I would make some pigs because the surprise for her is, as my thank you for her helping me out, I'm going to give her some little piggies. How do you buy Pokeballs again? So either you can go to the extension, which if you're on PC, you go down to the about panels and it's there. If you are on mobile, you swipe left on the chat box and it's there. Or you can do ! Poke Shop, then the type of ball you want to buy, and then the quantity of balls. So for example, you could do ! Poke Shop Ultra Ball, and then 5 or something like that. It's midnight here and the words on the screen are starting to look like they're jumping off the screen. Oh, Sin, go to bed. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I got a DM from Scar earlier where she was like, why are you going live at midnight? And I apologize, guys. I know that it's super late for a lot of my regular viewers, but this was the slot I got. And also this slot worked perfectly with my schedule, to which my like normal schedule is gonna start pivoting to being evening streams as well. Wow, Upcycle, you have a lot of coins. Okay, you got everything in boxes. So like what type of material were you working with, Caterpillar? Were you like is it, okay, if you're making snowballs, are you a fiber artist as well? Sorry for not being really talking at first. Oh my God, no, like you do not have to apologize. I totally get it. Especially, you know, I know that streaming can be super exhausting, so do not even apologize. I missed your reply to me. I don't remember what I said, but I'm glad that it's not COVID, 7 Epic. I'm glad, well, I'm not glad that it's just in your sinuses because I hate me a sinus infection. It is so horrible. But I'm glad that it's not COVID. Pirate brain. Wait, what do you mean pirate brain? I always say my brain is like a squirrel brain because I'm distracted by everything shiny. Sometimes I'm reading chat and I'll literally get distracted by the next chat message. Because like, do you guys ever do this where like you read something but you're saying something else? And so then I'll end up just like getting confused and getting flustered because I'm like trying to, I'm like literally responding to the chat message that was just sent while I'm in the middle of reading another. That's your brain and not making sense. No, mine's a pirate because it laughs when I mess up. Oh my God. Well, the chat here would enjoy that because when we were playing Celeste this past weekend and they really enjoyed turning on the taunting laughter, which actually doesn't do anything to me in game. It just angers me in real life because so I was playing Celeste with crowd control because my community met a community challenge. And the reason that it's a community challenge is because I am not good at platformers. Wait, you play Celeste? Listen. Also, for those of you who actually like Celeste and who actually think that Celeste is a good game, hang on, that came out wrong. I think that Celeste is a beautiful game. It is not a game that I am good at because I'm really bad at oh, you're listening? Well, I was gonna point them all to you, but thank you for listening. But Zulu Charlie is part of the, I'm gonna say this wrong, but Little Arrowhead shop, is that correct? And she makes a Celeste soap. It is really gorgeous. It's literally the mountain with the strawberry on it. So Little Arrow soaps. Okay, so Arrow, not Arrowhead. Sorry. It's because I am from Missouri originally, and so that's why my brain goes to Lake Arrowhead when I see LAS, and so sorry about that. But yes, I know that Wheels was in here earlier. I know Ronnie loves it. We have several people from my community that love Celeste, and as soon as I saw your post about it, I was like, oh my God, we have several people who are gonna love that. That's actually your soap. You made one, rare thing for you. Oh, that's so awesome. You're probably going to go to the doctor tomorrow, and you're not supposed to take NyQuil or DayQuil. Wow, 7 Epic. Ugh, I'm sorry. It's going to be a rough night for you, right? Well, I hope that you find out, or I hope that they give you some good medication tomorrow and that things go better for you. Link to that soap. Yeah, Zulu Charlie, will you drop a link to your soap and share that? Because I thought that your soap was absolutely gorgeous. And don't get me wrong, I actually really, really love Celeste, and I think it is one of the most beautiful games. So for anybody here that is a gamer and loves platformers or just loves really beautiful games, Celeste is the game for you. And even if you're not good at platformers, they have a assist mode, and so you can play it, like you can basically play it with no deaths, where you're invincible all the time, and like you can basically just play it for the storyline, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So this past Saturday, we played chapter 4, and in chapter 4, there's even a cutscene that has an entire lesson on how to deal with panic attacks, and as someone who suffers from anxiety attacks, like I thought that was really beautiful. Just the way that they described it and the way that they like helped to like envision. So the way they did it is like you envision like a feather floating up and down, and it was really cool. And I think that's just like such a beautiful game. But anyway, I'm incredibly bad at platformers, and I turned on crowd control, which means that the chat can control my game and they can mess with my game. So it makes me cry, and it is a brutal time, but it is fun for all of us. It is fun for chat. It is fun for me. It is also extremely stressful for me. But that is why I said that about Celeste. But it is a wonderful game, and I do highly recommend it. So do not let that deter anyone from playing that beautiful game. Thank you so much, Elda, for sending that link to Little Arrow soaps. Yeah, 7 Epic, you should check it out. They have a lot of really beautiful soaps, but especially that Celeste soap I thought was absolutely wonderful. Oh, thank you too for also sharing the Twitch page for Little Angel soaps. Thank you so much for that, Kid Angel. You want to stay up, but you have to work tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful stream and night. Nice to meet you. Happy raid train. Good night, all. Thank you so much, Upcycly. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. And I know, as a Californian, everyone, I'm like the last person awake. This is actually the reason that I really love when we have raid trains, because I don't have to worry about who I'm gonna have to like raid, because like usually when I'm streaming at night, like everyone's asleep already, and I'm like, I don't know who to raid. Like everyone's, oh, also we have an incoming ad break. I've already hit all the snoozes, so I'm sorry guys. We're gonna have an ad in like a minute, so bear with me. It's only like a 2-minute ad, but I'm sorry. I've already snoozed it the maximum number of times that it's going to let me snooze it. Only barely, because I had to check to see if it was an intros. Oh, yeah. Thank you. So I can share the link to our shop, but orders for the Celeste soap will not open until January. We will be contributing them to GDQ. Oh, I have a friend who works for GDQ, actually. She's part of our Extra Life community. GDQ is awesome for the AGDQ event, and we will be doing a mini drop for that, and the other 2 themes themed soaps for that event. Oh, awesome, Zulu Charlie. That's so cool. And then actually use that link because that will apply. Oh, but the link truncated, but that will apply a 15% discount going to the end of the year. Yeah, I wonder why that question mark made the link truncate for some reason. The website is not loading properly. I can send it on our Discord 7 Epic. Oh, there we go. Now it worked. There we go. Okay, that looks good. There you go. Yeah. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being faster than me as I like struggled to highlight and select. And I was like, this is the most basic function. How can I not figure out how to do this? Like, I don't know. Also, as we said, it's been a very long day and my brain is not functioning today. But it was really cool. Like, I got to go be inside of a manufacturer again today, and like just being in a manufacturing plant is one of my happiest places on earth. It's also one of my most upsetting places on earth, but you know, I enjoyed being back in a plant. Having a bookmark to the site on your browser helps. Okay, true. That is definitely fair. No wonder you can get to it faster than me. So, Little Arrow Soaps, is that like that sounds like it's a group of several of you that make, oh, it's actually a 1.5-minute ad. Well, for anyone that doesn't have Turbo, I'm sorry because you're in an ad. I'm very sorry for that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and keep working on that. Honestly, I'm just so happy to find a fellow Celeste fan. Oh, so, okay, I don't know if you can hear me anymore, but we're gonna have at least a couple more Celeste, because I have three more chapters to do. So, no, it's just you and your wife. She is Little Arrow. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry for the ads. They'll be over in 1 minute. I'll just dance alone to myself. I know some people have Turbo, so they're able to kind of like bypass the ads, but yeah. Oh, you were that, Zulu. LOL, hi. Oh, I love that. But it is just you and your wife. She is Little Arrow. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna continue working on these. Oh, you guys are clear of ads? Okay, yay. I'm glad that you're all clear of ads. Also, Zulu Charlie, the first time that I saw your name, it cracked me up because my best friend is in the Navy, so she uses the NATO alphabet for everything. And so it just kind of like cracked me up when I saw Zulu Charlie because I was like, oh, okay, ads over. Yay, welcome back. Thanks for putting up with those ads. I'm sorry, guys. We do run ads on this channel, but I run like the minimum amount of ads that I am able to like still have the percentage share because I try to like keep them low. But as I mentioned, I was out of work for 3 years, so I do need like those ad pennies, like a little bit of them, but I try to keep them as low as I can. I love how LAS has got Derek from Mako Made to believe that her soaps are cakes. Honestly, they're so well made, it's difficult to tell. So I had one of my friends who was really into soap making as well, and she would make all of her soaps look like cakes. So I thought that she was actually, like, I thought she was making cakes, and so I was like, can I eat them? Because I want to eat them. But no. OMG, and you recognize the phonetic alphabet? I think we're going to be best friends. Yay! But Zulu Charlie, I was mentioning earlier that I still have 3 more chapters to finish of Celeste. Don't eat the soap. I know. So actually, so I work in personal care manufacturing. So we make hand soaps, like for the last like decade I've worked in manufacturing, and so we make soaps, and so I do know not to eat the surfactants. Don't worry. I'm not that stupid. I do want to. That doesn't stop me from not wanting to. Although the thing that's funny, and I don't know if you work in the industry as well, but the way that we refer to different fragrances in the industry is we call them flavors. So for example, like let's say you have like a winter fragrance, and then you also have like a pumpkin spice or whatever. So we call all of those flavors. So you have like flavor changes. So it like literally is implying that I should eat the product, but obviously don't eat the product. I've actually never made soaps or lotions or anything of those like on a small scale. And I think that really is just like, I do it for work that I can't do things that I do for work and bring them home. It's just too much work for me. But you know, I kind of sometimes wish I would, and I'm like, it might be like kind of fun to make some of these things, and then I'm like, no, Reds, like, you're never gonna take your work, you're never gonna like leave your work, you know, and be able to separate it now. Sai, I've been making fun of people for calling them from them flavors, and now you're saying you have to vindicate them. I mean, no, because unless they're part of the personal care manufacturing industry, like, they should be calling them fragrances. If they're part of the industry, they'll call them flavors, but otherwise they would be calling them fragrances. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Kid Angel Arts. I appreciate that. So, you know, you tell them what to do. But yeah, we call them flavors. The very first time when I first started working manufacturing and they called them flavors, I was like, I'm sorry, what? We do what? But no. Miriam! Wait, what's Miriam? What is Miriam? Making those little ducks. If you have been riding the train for us for a while, please be sure to get up, stretch, drink, take meds. Yes. Take your breaks, take your meds. Time to eat dinner. Wait, Jaws, what's for dinner? Are you bringing me dinner? Yes, eat, take meds if needed, and take care of your babies and or fur babies if I have them. Wait, did you get it wrong? Wait, where did you see Miriam? The poke. Did we miss a Minim? Oh man, we might have missed a Minim. Was there a Minim up in the corner? You ate, I saw. No, I didn't. I didn't eat. You imagined that. Can we all agree that Jaws imagined that I ate and that he should totally make me dinner? Do we all agree on that? Because I think it was imaginary. He didn't want me to eat anything. Oh, it was the follow-up pop-up. Spinda. It should have been Spinda. I think it was Spinda. So Spinda is the dancing panda Pokemon. Did you guys know that that is like actually in the Pokedex? It says the dancing panda Pokemon. So when I game, my name is Dancing Panda. So that is me. I think that was the one. I don't know. Jaws, like, follow and unfollow me. I don't know. Stumblebear. Yeah, we call him Stumblebear. But it is, you know, whatever. Valid, I'm not in the industry and I can get away with it. Exactly. You can. Also, Wild Whismer has appeared. Exclamation point Pokecatch if you want to catch the Wild Whismer. Oh, you need to get your pie. Thanks for reminding me of food. What kind of pie, Cosmic Jammies? I'm not a pie person, but Jaws loves pie. So let's hear about what kind of pie you had. You've only just woken up. It is too early yet for breakfast. Isn't it wild? Aren't time zones wild? Time zones are so crazy. Pumpkin pie. So here's the other fun thing. And this is blasphemous. Okay, so hopefully I don't like lose a bunch of followers for this. I hate everything pumpkin spice. But listen, there is a reason for that. I am deathly allergic to cinnamon. So when this pumpkin spice nonsense is out there and like the air is filled with cinnamon, I feel like absolute death. You have that one on Pokemon Go. My wife and child are all about Pokemon and I can never remember them, but I love that Stumblebear. Wait, okay, do you play Pokemon Go still? Because if you would like to join our Discord, we have a chat for Pokemon Go. Because I'm a big nerd and I mean, again, I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon Go. I love all of the Niantic games. I play Pikmin Bloom. So I do a lot of gaming that's not even on stream. I'm big on the mobile games, especially games that like involve walking and doing all of that. So I just love that. But I love Spinda. Spinda is wonderful. Time zones are magical. They really are. It's just wild to me that like we're all here, we're all awake, but like the sun is rising for you, whereas for me it's pitch black. I'm assuming that you're somewhere in Europe if it's breakfast for you right now, right? Because that Europe is 9 hours ahead. So actually no, are you somewhere in Asia? Because that would be even further east. Also, if you don't feel like answering, I will not be offended if you just say I don't want to dox myself. So don't feel like you need to answer, but just doing rough math. Aw, cinnamon is so good. I know. I hear that from a lot of people that they're like, oh my God, I would die if I couldn't eat cinnamon. And I was like, well, I will die if I eat cinnamon. So thanks so much. You're in Europe. It is 6:30 a.m. here. Oh, okay, so more than 9. No, I was right. 9 hours ahead. Yeah. I just didn't do the math correctly, but 9 hours ahead. Got it. Wow, you were up so early. Do you have to work or something? Is that why you're up so early? Or do normal people wake up at 6:30 and I'm just the only weirdo who, I mean, I woke up at 7 today and I woke up at 6:30 yesterday, but like normally if I have like free time, if I have free time, you will not catch me up before like 8 o'clock. And even then, like, I don't get out of bed until 9, 10 o'clock. So that's the biggest difference that working again is I have to get out of the bed, guys. I know this is like the dumbest thing to whine about, but I was like, I really like to stay in bed. And I don't even like to sleep. I just like to just like be immobile in bed. Is that sad? I feel like that's sad, but I don't know. Insomnia and delayed sleep phase. So you usually crash around 4 to 6 p.m. Oh my God, 6 a.m. Wow, Elda. That's rough. I'm sorry about that. You've stopped playing Pogo because it's just too difficult to keep up with while you're in a wheelchair. Fair. You're in Scotland and you have hills, so you just follow along with the wife and child. Yeah, they did a lot of stuff during the pandemic that made it easier for people who were immunocompromised or just like not able to go out like during quarantine, and unfortunately they got rid of all of that, and that really sucked. Like they should have really kept all of that. You woke up and your husband started snoring, and then you couldn't fall back asleep, so you figured you'd check out the raid train. Yeah, having a husband who snores, that sucks, right? A husband who wakes you up with his loud snoring. I can hear Jaws in the kitchen. He's being busy and, you know, he doesn't really snore, but I'm just such a light sleeper that, like, his breathing alone will, like, keep me awake. If I'm already asleep, it's okay. But if he falls asleep before me, I cannot sleep because of the sound of his breathing. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? You sleep in a separate room. That's the exact reason it's done wonders for us. So when Jaws is sick, so we have a separate room so that when he's sick, he sleeps in the other room. 1, to keep it so that I don't get sick, and 2, so that I can sleep, because otherwise it's way too noisy. It's not really my husband's fault. He has a cold right now. Oh, okay. So Jaws has a crooked nose and a thingy. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Also, I invite anyone in chat to also go and hydrate. Hydration is good for us. I wasn't smart enough to bring water with me, but we have tea here instead. We have a nice elderberry tea, which is supposed to be like a nice unwinding. If you need proof of my love of Celeste, I've left something in the Arts and Creations channel in your Discord. Oh my gosh, yay. I can't wait to go and look for it afterwards. But thank you so much for sending that, Zulu Charlie. There are a lot of, do I need water? I would love water. Can you bring me my water, pretty please? There are a lot of people who are in my Discord who also love Celeste, and they're the reason why we ended up doing that community challenge. Actually, one of them was the one that bought the game for me in the first place and told me that I needed to play it. And this was, okay, so I started playing that game 4 years ago when I first started streaming. Like the beginning when I was like, I don't know, I like to play mobile games. Like, how hard can streaming be? Like, we should try doing this. And I did it so that I could fundraise for my local children's hospital. It turns out that it's really hard when you're not any good at games. Thank you for my water. You're so nice. This is Jaws. This is my husband.
Hi.
You can see his not straight nose. Can you bend back down and show them your not straight nose?
That bad.
Yeah, maybe they can't tell.
Don't be mean to me.
No, I'm not mean to you. Your face is so pretty. Your face is so pretty, and your nose is so straight. So Zulu Charlie says hello. You should say hello. Okay, bye. Thank you. That was very nice of you. That water's not very full though, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it was already open.
Yeah. Okay, so we are finishing up our little whales. Kit Angel Art said hello to you as well. Oh, he already walked off. He went to the kitchen. He got home really late, as did I, so it's okay though. Poor Pupper had to sit around. You still need to post your Thanksgiving foods? Yes. If anyone likes to like cook and likes to share your food, we also are a community here that really loves our food. So, and we love our food PRN, so our pictures, you know? You still need to, yeah. Shout out for awesome hubbies that bring water. I know, he's so good. He's so helpful. So once a year, I fundraise year round for my local children's hospital, but then once a year, which is the first weekend in November, I participate in Extra Life's Game Day, which is like a concentrated effort around like gaming marathons. So this year I streamed for 24 hours, not straight. I did 12 hours and then 12 hours. But we did a lot of different games, and like Jaws was so good about it. Like he was there, he was modding the entire time. He was bringing me food, he was bringing me water, bringing me coffee. So it's just awesome to have wonderful people who can help to take care of things for you. Also, you got a gaming themed energy drink on your way home. Ooh, what kind of energy drink? Also, we're gonna hydrate with actual water now. Much better, more hydrating than tea. But yeah, what kind of energy drink? Have you guys seen, is anybody here a Sailor Moon fan? Have you guys seen the, like the pop cans that have, like Sailor Moon on them? And they'll be like, there's like a peach one and a lychee one. I think she loves you, Jaws. I do. We've been married for, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Hang on, I know how to count. We've been married for 9 years. Yes, I could totally count, and I'm totally good at that. So, yeah. If it's the brand I think it is, I thought that brand was surprisingly good. It was a Sonic themed one. They didn't have any Genshin ones, sadly. Oh my god. So a couple of years ago, Genshin did this event with KFC, but in China only. And you could go to KFC in China and you could get like Genshin themed fried chicken, ones or whatever. And yeah, unfortunately, nobody in my family was willing to go to KFC for me, which, like, it's so simple. Just go to KFC and just ask them for a bucket without chicken. Like, that's not a big ask, Like, just get me a bucket without chicken so that I can have some, oh my gosh, I have so many in here. Okay. So that I can have this Genshin bucket. But they all said no. And they were like, we're not paying the shipping to mail you a stupid bucket from China to the United States. And I was like, none of you love me. Okay. None of you love me enough, which also, that's okay. That's a whole other thing. But you thought the Crash one was surprisingly good. I don't think I've ever had this energy drink. Who makes it? Is it like is it like one of the like big brands, or like who makes that? LOL, I did that with my wife. We've been married for, I know. Like, why did I even open my mouth and say it? Like, I should have just stayed quiet because Jaws knows I like get confused on numbers and always forget about that stuff. Trust me, I know how the oops and counting goes. Like, I spent like 2 weeks before our first anniversary this last October telling folks it was year 18, only to have husband finally go the day of, honey, it's year 19. Listen, sometimes I don't even know my own age. Like, people will be like, oh, how old are you? And I'll be like, I don't know, Jaws, how old am I? Like, I don't know. Like, counting is hard, okay? Counting is really hard. Oh, it's G Fuel. Oh. You can pick that up, like, on your way home? Oh, I thought you could only order G Fuel online. Cool. OMG, same on the age thing. Listen, like after 25, there's nothing special about getting older, right? Like there's no more milestones for us. There's nothing else unlocked for us, like gamer terminology. There's nothing else unlocked for us at each of those level ups. So why do I care about how much older I get? So in my brain, I'm going to be forever 21. I am much, much older than 21, but you know what? I am forever 21. Like the clothing brand, except for I don't make millions and millions of dollars off of, never mind, fast fashion. But anyway, you got the Crash Woompa fruit one. Ooh, that sounds fun. I gotta look into this. Yeah, you got into the doghouse recently because you forgot the day of our daughter's birth. Also, she was born the year after which we were married, so I really should remember, but I'm very much a goldfish. Yeah, okay, listen. You got it at a Hy-Vee in Lincoln, Nebraska? Oh, got it. Cool. Also, I was born in Lincoln, so, yay, fun facts about rats. Okay, also, look, so I finished the bodies of the whales. I made so many more whales than I realized. Like, I have this, like, massive pile of whales over there. I did not realize I'd made that many whales. We're gonna make some of those eyes, but look, okay. Can you guys tell what this is? Because I'm not 100% sure that people are going to recognize what these are, but like I feel like they're really obvious, and I made them in different colors. Can you guys tell what they are? I hope you can. Here's what they look like from the side without the string. I got to close the string. Yes, they're a triceratops. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad that you remember. I have to agree to disagree. Leveling up to Mama from Mom was one of the best level ups I've had. And now I have had 12 grandkids with number 13 due in January. Okay, listen. So I agree with you on like life stages, but there's no like year, right? So like, I mean, maybe it is, but like, it's not like, oh, at year 40, this is a like level up, but that's really cool. Also, congratulations on being a grandma. But you're going to check into Topeka next week. Oh, cool. OMG. I know, aren't they so cute? And they're also a no-sew pattern. I love no-sews. For any of you that are fiber artists, I love no-sew patterns. And it's a free pattern too. I got it from Club Crochet. Yeah, Club Crochet from their YouTube. Wait, I knew those were Triceratopses. I think I've made a few of them. I am blaming the early morning. Don't worry, lady. Don't worry. I feel the same way. Totally the same way. As we've already established, my brain is not even working and I don't even have the excuse of early morning. We're just going to say I have the excuse of it's been a really long day already. Also, 12 grandkids. That is a lot. How many kids did you have, Mama Jewel? Also, I love that now your name is Mama Jewel, which now just makes so much sense to me why your name is Mama Jewel. I don't have kids. I don't have like human children, but I do have fur children. So I've got the dog. Well, we have, not just me. We have the dog and 2 kitty cats. They're all very old though. So the cats are like 16 and 17, and yep, I know the ages of my cats better than I know the number of years that I've been married, and the dog is 10. So the dog is like similar to what Kid Angel was saying. The dog's birthday is 1 year after the 1 year before our wedding. So sometimes when I can't remember how many years we've been married, I'm just like, wait, how many years old is Rex? Let's just subtract 1 year. So that's how I do it. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over chat right now. So am I. I'm bouncing everywhere. So we're bouncing everywhere. But yes, I am that Zulu. I changed my name recently. Used to be Zulu Charlie 10. Ooh, what did the 10 stand for? I'm assuming the LAS stands for Little Angels. Angel? Little Arrow Soap. See, look at that. Like I said, my brain doesn't work anymore. Oh yeah, I stopped having birthdays when I turned 39, as our oldest had our oldest grandson just 11 days before your 39th birthday. Oh, that's so awesome. Like 30 for me was my last like milestone year. I had like a bucket list before my 30th birthday, which for whatever stupid reason was the fact that I wanted to do a marathon. So I ran a full marathon before my 30th birthday, and we're never doing that again. That was horrible. I am not a runner. I like to lie and I like to tell myself that I'm going to be a runner one day. But like, listen, it's been a lot of years and I haven't made myself into a runner yet. But I signed up for a half marathon in March. So it's going to be a run, stumble, jog kind of situation. So, yeah, that's also why we have in the channel points, we have a 10,000 channel point redemption for chat to make me exercise, because I basically need the entire chat to be my accountability buddies, because I am that unmotivated to exercise. And the only reason that I signed up for this half marathon is because it's a charity race, and so I'm raising money for the adolescent and young adult cancer program at the hospital I was treated at. So I was like, that is the only way that I was willing to like sign up and do a race, because otherwise, like, it's so long, it's so much running, and I'm just not a runner. First children are totally, wait, sorry, I missed something. My hubby and I are a blended family. We have 5 between us and an older adopted daughter. Oh, that's awesome. Half the kids have kids of their own and the other half don't. Fur children are totally valid and so much more needy. We have a border collie and she is anxiety incarnate. Yeah. I love our fur children. And you know, like if we were to have regular human children, I'm sure that we would love them as well. But also like, I just love our fur babies, and I've always loved fur babies. So, you know, also wild dub wool has appeared, ! Poke catch, if anyone wants to catch that wild dub wool. Wait, disregard what? Oh, Caterpillar, did you accidentally bump your, you moving your keyboard? Sometimes, this is the problem with cats. Sometimes the cats, like, stomp all over. So, wait, Zulu Charlie, you were originally in class of 010? Oh, wait, okay. 010, yeah, that's what I said. Zulu Charlie, we were meant to meet. So I was also class of 2010 in college. So you had the 10 in your screen name since then, but then you didn't graduate until 2013. You kept the username, but you wanted to change it when you started your own channel and just identify with the LAS more than with the 10. That's really cool. That's awesome. Okay. Ooh, congratulations, 7 Epic, for catching the dub wool. Oh no, Kid Angel, you were just like a second too late. You literally were like 1 second too late. I'm sorry. Okay, so for those of you that do play Pokemon and that do know your Pokemon, I would love to know what your favorite Pokemons are. Or also, if you don't know the names of the Pokemon, I want to know your best ridiculous name for the Pokemons, like Stumblebear, for example, or other fun names. Sometimes, so on Discord, we also have a Pokemon game. It's slightly different than this one. That one, you have to be the first person to name the correct, like get the correct name for the Pokemon, and then you get to like earn the Pokemon in essence. And so sometimes we get some really ridiculous names in there. Look at this. I love these Triceratops. I think they're so freaking cute. So these are going to be new for the market this weekend too. So I'm hoping they do really well. What I used to primarily sell were just the whales, and so I did a lot of Halloween ones. So I did the ghost. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Yes, I should do a stretch. You were right. We should do a stretch. So especially, well, I'm not doing much crocheting yet, but especially like I have to make sure that I stretch my hands. You thought we were just symbolizing the electric energy in here. Yeah. We got to be a little bit like positive and negative energy. Wait, I have to show you guys something. Hang on. Okay, I don't know how to show you without like removing it, but look. Oh my God, this isn't showing. Anyway, so it says think like a proton and stay positive. I was a chemical engineer, so I'm just a nerd. I'm a nerd for chemistry. I don't know that I like remember that much stuff anymore, but I'm a nerd like that for that kind of stuff. It took you that long to make up your mind. That's okay. That's okay. Favorite Pokemon, Ditto. Oh, I love Ditto. Ditto's really cool. I especially love when like Ditto transforms into other Pokemon and they have the dorky Ditto smile still. It's so cute. And also Jigglypuff and the new sheepy one, Wooloo. Yeah. So, the Pokemon that had just spawned, that Dubwool, is an evolved Wooloo. That's another really cute one. Also the OG sheep one, which was Mareep, is also a really cool one. You're a Gyarados fan. Currently considering a tattoo of Magikarp mid-evolution into Gyarados. Okay, I don't know where you live, but if you're anywhere near Florida by any chance, I have a friend who is a Pokemon tattoo artist in the Florida area. She's near Jacksonville, I think. I don't know. This is embarrassing because I brought this up and I don't know where she lives, but I think she lives near Jacksonville, Florida. And she specifically does Pokemon tattoo art. So, but also just in general, really, it's I think that Pokemon tattoo is freaking fantastic. And Magikarp is so cool because, especially like Magikarp into Gyarados, right? Like Magikarp is, I'm sorry, but like the lamest Pokemon ever. Like it's just a fish and his only attack is like to flop around. And then he turns into Gyarados and is like the coolest water snake ever. Like you take this like super weak fish and make him amazing. Water dragon, it's so cool. Figured 1 hour in was a good time stretch. It's usually when I get stiff. Yeah, normally when I do crochet streams, I do a Pomodoro timer and we play Pomo Farm. So I don't know who here is a fan of doing Pomodoro timers, but I really love Pomodoro timers, which is where you do like 25 minutes of work and then 5 minutes of break and then, rotate. So I typically play this game called Pomo Farm where like during our breaks, we are a little duck farmer and we run around and we farm. But because of the raid train, they said don't play games. I didn't do that today. So I'm glad that you did the stretch break because otherwise I was not going to stretch break. Because yeah, typically my crochet streams go for like 9 hours. And if you sit there and you crochet for 9 hours, like it becomes very, very painful. You're done with this sinus pain. Oh, I'm so sorry. 7-Epic. Have you tried a warm washcloth or heat pad for 10 minutes on or off? Usually helps to relieve some of your sinus pressure, or even tea bags. Like drinking some tea and then putting the tea bags like under your eyes. I think that helps too. You're in the Houston area and you think you've got a guy in mind, just got to get the money for it. Where are you going to put the tattoo? Do you know yet? Wow, 9 hours. Yeah. Well, especially like when I wasn't working, I would do a lot of like long streams. Also, like I'm a little bit of a crazy person. In the very first stream that I ever did, like the first official stream was a 24-hour stream. But it was for a charity event, okay? So, like, I didn't just randomly... Oh, thank you. Hi, Colin. Thank you for the tutsuru. How are you doing, Colin? You tried hot tea? Did you try just, like, blowing the steam into your face and, like, giving, like, a little bit of, like, a steam facial kind of thing? So Colin, today we are participating in the Makers and Crafters raid train event, which is the message right above yours. So hopefully you can see that, but there is a 72-hour raid train going on right now, and I am honored to be able to be a part of it. So the lovely Caterpillar Creations raided us earlier, and then so a lot of the people that are here in chat are also part of the Makers and Crafters community, and so they're all people who like to create and craft. And then 7-Epic, you recently joined too, right? Didn't you? Or did you not join yet? But 7-Epic is also a fiber artist. He knits wearables. He's also a gamer. He plays Genshin. That's why he's brought up Genshin a few times. He does a lot of Genshin streams. And he keeps trying to convince me to go back to Genshin. But like, listen, guys, my backlog is so long. I don't know if I'm ever going to get into that. But we'll see if someday. Just from the tea. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you like use the tea bag and like set it here. My friend showed me this video where you like tap here, like you tap here, you tap here. I don't remember the specifics, but there's like this like progression of like tapping it, and it's supposed to help relieve sinus pressure. So I don't know, like maybe like Google it and see if there's like a tapping face massage. An ad is coming in 40 seconds. Thank you for that heads up, because it definitely is not showing me that heads up. So I appreciate you giving us that heads up. Look at my little rainbow one. I love my little rainbow triceratops. Yeah, I used up all of the snoozes, unfortunately. I used up all 3 snoozes on our first ad because I was like, no, we're talking. So I just kept snoozing it. You love making wearables. I don't have the patience for wearables. I have the patience of like half an hour to an hour, which is why I make so many small plushies. I wish I had the patience for wearables, but literally, like, even with plushies of this size, I've got like 4 to 5 of them going at once, because I'm like, I'm gonna work on this for 5 minutes, I'm gonna work on this one for 5 minutes, I'm gonna work on this one for 5 minutes. I have a little bit of an attention span problem, if you haven't figured out yet. You recently learned that the whole concept of Magikarp and Gyarados stems from a Japanese folktale of how carp will swim upstream against gravity, and if they're able to leap over the summit of a mountain, they'll transform into a dragon, and that just cemented Gyarados as your favorite even more. Oh, I've never even heard of that. That's incredible. So I'm Chinese, but I love Chinese and Japanese and Korean folklore. Like, they have some of the coolest stories. The Monkey King is one of my favorites, and so I love how much the Monkey King has come into like Western society, and how there's a lot of TV shows and cartoons about the Monkey King, because those books used to always be my favorites. You didn't join yet. You just found out about it before you left for vacation. Oh, right. Well, you can feel free to join it whenever you would like. As you can see, we have a lot of wonderful crafters here who would love to see what you craft. And to answer your question, let's say I already have a tattoo of a mountain on my arm. Oh my God, Zulu, that's amazing. That is so cool. So you're going to put the tattoo of the mountain here, and then the Magikarp Gyarados is going to be, oh my God, that's going to be so cool. That's going to be amazing. Also, thank you, Colin and 7 Epic and Elda, for letting me know that you're in an ad, even though I know that Colin isn't, but I appreciate you letting everyone know about the command. So I'm not even going to interpret this as being snarky. You know what? I know that Zulu cannot hear me. I forgot that Zulu cannot hear me. Thank you for reminding me that Zulu cannot hear me. And thank you, Cosmic Jammies, for letting me know that you're in an ad. I know that everyone that I'm talking to cannot hear me, but I'm going to thank them anyway, because I've become compulsive. You can hear. Ha! Ha, Colin. Zulu Charlie can hear me. Ha! You have turbo. Yay! Ha! How come Twitch doesn't tell us? I don't know. I'm sorry. Colin is one of my mods, and if any of you see the fact that we have a not in the ad channel points redemption, it's because a certain person abused the in an ad channel point redemption. I wonder who that was. Also, we have these awful commands that are just letters. I wonder who abused that, and I wonder who did that. I wonder who could have done that. You have Turbo 2. Yay, I'm glad, Kid Angel. Specifically for events like this. That's beautiful. It's a Pokemon ad. Oh my God. Stop it, Colin. Stop doing letters. Yes, so as you can see, my mods like to create just random commands, which are random letters, but to be honest, they're better at managing their Z command. Zulu, don't encourage this behavior. Don't encourage this behavior. Jams 2, we wish you a Merry Christmas off the Verizon ad. Oh, that's nice. What was the Pokemon ad? There is no C command. I think there's an E command. Now you have it in your head. We were talking like Christmas movies recently, and like, oh, thank you for letting me know that you're not in an ad. Oh, bad Colin. Anyway, we were talking about Christmas movies a couple of weeks ago, and until this year, and also Halloween movies. Until this year, I had never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, and I've never seen Elf. So this year, we have popped those cherries. Thank you for using our D command, that is doohickey. That is one of my favorite words, is doohickey. Thingamabopper, thingamajig, whatchamacallit, doohickey. So, you know, when I can't decide what to call things, I just use those. But my engineers at my last company, they understood me. When I would go to them and I would be like, you know what, I want the doohickey to, you know, like touch the whatchamacallit and like, you know, whatever. So did I just say pop those cherries? I did. I said I popped my like my cherries for my holiday movies. So Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, tree of holly. There's our little stumble bear. There's our stumble bear running around. It does look a lot like Minin though, so I can understand where, Angel, you thought that it was Minin earlier. But Minin is speaking of our positive and negative energy, right? Minin, so Plusle is the positive and Minin is the negative. So I love those two Pokemon. They're super cute. We would love to have you join. Come on in. The water's fine. We have cookies, snacks, and lots of comfy blankets with plenty of great folks to talk about various craft and art topics. Exactly. I don't even remember how I found. Oh, I remember. So we had somebody in the community who had found me during a random crochet day, and then he referred me to go to another crochet artist for the stream, and she is part of the Makers and Crafters Show Society. So that's how I found out about the group, and I've just loved it ever since joining. Oh, good. Thank you, Colin. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for our T command, our new T command. The new T command is thingamabobber, thingamajig. It's thingamabopper, okay? Get it right. It's got P's. Thingamabopper. Thingamajig. Twizzlepop. I've never said Twizzlepop. When have I ever said Twizzlepop? I don't say Twizzlepop. It takes time to think through these commands, and you didn't even pluralize commands. You made typos. You made typos, friend. Thank you for our lovely useless command. Also, look at my little piggy. This is also a no-so pattern. Have you sensed a theme? Have you sensed maybe that I only, you always thought it was thingamabob. Oh, that's fun. I like thingamabob. Thingabob. Oh, thank you. Thank you for editing our T command. Oh, God. I gotta keep my mouth shut. We're gonna end up with, a command from every letter in the alphabet. But yeah, this little piggy, so the ears are made with double crochets and treble crochets, and then you got bobble stitches for the feet, and then the little tail. I love them. You are welcome, tea time. Why, thank you. Hi, Marcus! How are you doing, Marcus? Oh, thank you also for... And I forgot we have a command from Marcus. We need to fix that command because that's no longer Marcus's link. Can we fix Marcus's link? You love my nail color? Thank you. I actually just changed them because I started work on Wednesday. That camera doesn't show it very well. I don't know if this camera will show it any better. I use Color Street nail stickers. Can we edit Marcus's command and remove the TTV on his command? How was your first day of work? My first day of work was fabulous. So it was a lot. They're very long days. So I'm coming in to
Yeah, I usually like torturing.
There's Marcus. There's Marcus's clip. Marcus is a food and drink streamer who also does co-working streams now that he just got his job too. Marcus got a job on Monday, so can we all celebrate and can we all cheer on Marcus for getting a job? Few didn't play out. What was the rest of it? And then Jebs is another one of our lovely friends. Show you a penguin. Here's my penguin. Look at my penguin. You've seen this penguin. There's our penguin. Yeah, Marcus and I have both enjoyed our fun employment time together. So we have, we've been able to commiserate equally on the struggles in being able to find jobs in our current economy. But then amazingly, we both got jobs this week. So I'm super happy and super excited. So he started on Monday and I started on Wednesday. And I knew this going into the interviews. So I'm being brought in to basically manage a difficult manager. So he has really a hard time with our internal relationships and then also relationships with our vendors. So I'm being brought in to kind of address that. And then also we have a problem manufacturer that we're looking to exit. And so also being brought in to manage that relationship. So I knew I was walking into a lot of problems, right? Because that is what it is. Oh, thank you. Now we have pinned Sup Colin. That's a pin. You know what would actually be better is we should actually pin the next time that Elda does the MCS, we should pin that. That's how we should pin. Can we pin that? Not that. Unpin that. Unpin that. Also to all of our MCS friends, I obviously am not good at Twitch and I obviously don't understand how to do the commands, which is why our lovely mods here, do them. And then unfortunately, Unfortunately, we end up with all of that. So you're your new boss. Yeah. So actually, I know that I said that Jebs is a really awesome person, but he's a horrible employee, and I'm coming in to fire him. Just kidding. Okay, Colin, will you pin that? Pretty please? Will you pin that message from Elda? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, now I can't read anything. I hope that closes. I hope that diminishes. Okay, there we go. I diminished it. Now I can read chat. But thank you for resending that. You were doing just fine. Thank you so much, Mama Jewel. I appreciate that. Can I fire you but set up a sweet severance? No, I am going to work you to the bone, and you are going to do everything for me, you little minion. I'm kidding. I would never do that. I would never manage something like that. I don't intend to terminate him either. I may need to, we'll see, but I don't intend to terminate him. He just needs a lot of coaching. And so I was explaining to Jaws when I got home that we went to go visit this filler today, and there were a lot of things from just a respect perspective I would never do at a vendor, and so I didn't love some of those things that he did. So I think there's just gonna be a lot of coaching, and there's gonna be a lot of educating of, when you behave in this way, this is how people are gonna respond. So basically part of the problem is this filler hates him, and they react to him in a very combative manner. And watching them interact today, I was like, no wonder they are so defensive to him, because he comes in super defensive and super aggressive at them. Oh, good. Now we have a quote. Thank you for adding that quote. No, I'm going to work you to the bone, and you're my little minion. You misspelled your. Come on, Colin. So Twitch, did I make an MCS command? No. Will you make me an MCS command? Will it be can you make a good MCS command for me, pretty please? But thank you for bringing that up, and thank you for correcting, wait, did you remove the quote? I'm confused. Oh, okay. Well, yours is still misspelled, but that's cool. But thank you for adding that, Colin. Yeah, we have that quote command, and then you can also just do exclamation point quote, and you can see some of the super intelligent things that I have said during some of our... Look, Jebs is such a good manager. Jebs is delegating to Colin. Hey, Colin, can you make a command? Look at that. You are so good at delegating. But yeah, Marcus, how is the first week of work going? So yeah, other than the fact that there's a lot of problems that I'm having to come and deal with, other than that, it's going great. My first day went super long. I didn't get home until, what time did I get home? I got home at 7:30, 8 p.m. So that was exhausting. But tomorrow I'm working from home, so that'll be really nice, and I can decompress a little bit. And I have pages and pages and pages of notes, and so I want to process, some of the things that I saw and what I want to do. Yes. Thank you, 7epic, for using our quote command. When we played Medieval Dynasty, I can fix her. Yeah. I don't know if anybody here also plays Medieval Dynasty, but that's a good one. What do we want the MCS command to say? Can we actually try it? I may have actually made a command. Can we try exclamation point MCS? It's possible I already made a command. Am I streaming tomorrow too? Probably. Since I'm working from home, then most likely, but I'm not sure. Okay, just kidding. I didn't make a command. I swear I thought I made a command. We can do that for now. That command only applies for today, but I think that's a good one. Yeah. There we go. See, Jebs is so smart. What's not going to happen, though, is we're not going to update it after. But I will. I'll remember. I'll totally remember to do it. But yes, can we make that into a command? Let's just make that whole paragraph. And then, look, guys, I'm going to be so smart. We're going to update the stream title, and we're going to add the command. There we go. Look at that. It applies through Saturday. That's true. So look at that. I don't have to edit it until Saturday, guys. So even if I stream tomorrow and I do a gaming stream, and then I can just raid into whoever's on the raid train, and we don't have to worry about it. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you. Thank you for using our MCS command. Look at that. Look at our mods being so on top of things. Thank you, friends. Also, Makas, I saw that you really like where you work. I love that, especially for you being employee number 1, which is really cool and awesome that they hired you as an employee. Well, now you can edit it. Thank you. You were customizing it. What were you customizing it to say? And actually making it so it was not event specific. You know what? I'm just going to let you two figure it out and make it beautiful. And you guys are going to run the show. And that's going to be fantastic. Why did I say I would allow you to run the show? That was a mistake. I did not say that. I did not give you that much power. I take it back. Send it to Rhett so she can change it after. Yes. Will you DM it to me on Discord and then I will totally remember to change it afterwards. We all know I'm not going to remember. No, we're not going to raid Amaranth. Does she still stream? I thought she doesn't stream anymore. Does she still stream? I don't know. I don't know any news. I didn't even know who she was up until like Twitch people told me who she was. So I also didn't even know any of that stuff. She's on Kick. Oh, I'm not going to Kick. Kick is too much work for me. I don't know. Switching to a different platform is too much work for me. I did set up Restream so that I can simulcast to YouTube. But then, like, listen, for those of you that are streamers, freaking YouTube makes you schedule your streams before you can go live. And I was like, this is too much work. I barely schedule my Twitch streams. This is way too much work. So I removed Restream and we're only doing Twitch. Kick it to the curb. Exactly. Let's kick to the curb. Kick is also a cesspool. Is that like that's a bad thing, right? Employee, can I be the CEO? Apologies if you were on Kick in here. I'm sure you were wonderful. Yeah, I've just been watching, and to be fair, I've been watching on Twitter, which is like, you know, its own space. But like everything that I see on Twitter is a lot of like negative things about Kick. And I don't know. I don't even use Twitter myself. I just have the Extra Life LA Guild Twitter. So that's like where I'm seeing a lot of these things. And then unfortunately, when you read like weird threads that are maybe not stuff that you wanted to read. But when you click those like clickbaity notifications, unfortunately stupid Twitter continues to send them to you because Twitter thinks that you like to read that kind of stuff. And I do not like to read those kinds of things, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, well. Okay. I need a little bit more tea or water. Also a reminder for everyone to hydrate. Jebs, don't you mostly use Twitter? You're saying stupid Twitter, and don't you mostly use Twitter? Yeah, stupid Twitter, it's their fault. I saw some stupid article this morning, too, about Elon Musk and Twitter and, like, his feelings on that, and I was like, dang it, I clicked the article. Now I'm gonna get more articles about Twitter, or whatever it's called, X. Also, like, naming something a letter, that's just dumb. I don't like it. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for updating our command for MCS. Makers and Crafters is a community of streamers that love to make and craft. They hold raid train events for outreach and are an inclusive space where you can share your own thingamaboppers. Okay, I do kind of love this command. I do really kind of love this command. Check it out, and if you'd like to join the Makers and Crafters Society, join the Discord. And actually, what you can do, sorry to make you edit it one more time, but rather than sharing the Discord, you can actually point everyone to the Twitch. So the Twitch page is the Makers and Crafters Society, which let's just give it a shout out. Which is Makers and Crafters Society. Can you actually, I didn't want that allowed. Actually, can we unallow that? But, oh, you did add it to block. Wait, is that blocked or is that allowed? I don't know if that was blocked or allowed, but it is blocked. Okay, thank you. I did see the message, 7epic, but I don't want to allow the message because I don't want to train the we have a smart mod thing that's supposed to like learn from us. It is blocked. Thank you for actually blocking that. But I don't want the smart mod to learn that is a word that we want. But I read that it said something about how X sounds like it is a PRN site. And I agree with that. And I agree with your opinion. I just don't want the bot to learn that we like those words. Sorry, no, don't apologize. I agree with the sentiment. But yes, we just want to make sure that the bot doesn't learn that we like those things. We've already taught the bot to the bot already like accepts the word hose repeatedly. So for those in the MCS who haven't watched my gaming streams, I play a lot of farming simulators. So we talk about hose on a regular basis, but HOES, like the farming tool, right? And then I don't know, like for some reason, like we just end up talking about. Yeah, we end up talking about that. Boats in. Thank you. Yeah, that. There we go. Thank you for writing from the official MCS Twitch page. So if we can shout that out, what did I do wrong? Oh, it's an N. It's Makers and Crafters. That's what I did wrong. Thank you for that, because for whatever reason, it now ended up shouting me out, which doesn't make any sense. But Colin, if we can change the link to that instead of to the Discord, so that way we can send people over to to the Twitch page so that people who are not crafters can continue to check out them and to support them. But yes. Oh, that was the clip. Okay, so Mama Jewel taught everyone how to say hashtag Queen Bee for partner. So there's a lovely member of the community that is Queen Bee, and there's a joke / not really joke that we want to make Queen Bee partner in 2024. And so that is our goal, is to make Queen Bee partner by 2024. Queen Bee also has a wonderful pupper. Oh, thank you for editing that. I think you made it mad. Oh, because you forgot to put the MCS. It is not a joke. We were trying to help her get there. Oh, she said it was like a half joke, half not joke. But I agree that like it needs to happen, right? I think because whenever like it was in her stream, she was like, oh, it's like sort of a joke. And I was like, oh, but it's like actually a joke. Thank you for updating that command. Also, I missed something. It probably defaults to the broadcast user if it doesn't find the given user. I think so. I think that's what ends up happening. And I appreciate you for correcting me. Our Facebox person. Yeah, I call this the face box. I don't know. I don't know. Josh says it's called like the webcam box, but like that's the webcam. That's not the webcam box. That's the face box. Okay. I run the show. Don't worry what the face box person says. Yeah. Don't worry about what this face box person says. There's an actual partner push raid train plan. Oh, good. There is. Okay. I didn't know that, Mama Jewel. That is awesome. And I think that it would be wonderful. So we've actually raided into, for those from my community, we've raided to Queen Bee after a couple of our crochet streams. She makes jarts. And I love that. And then, what is it, Wednesdays, I think? Or is it Wednesdays or Fridays? Oh, no, Fridays. Fridays is Shards Day, which is shared art. But she makes like jar art. And I just love the acronyms. And I think that it's absolutely hilarious. And it's wonderful. And also, I forgot that I was supposed to be crafting. So we just made this a just chatting stream because I forgot to continue to craft. Wednesday is the shard. Thank you. I couldn't remember if it was Wednesday or if it was Friday. I remember that it was one of those 2 days. Because I do remember like rating in when she was doing one or the other. But I love hers. Every day is no Jebs, bad Jebs. But like me, Queen V also has a pupper who has some recent health issues. So not a cool thing to bond over, but just something that I can appreciate the fellow fur mom and why is this splitting? This is splitting. Fellow fur mom who is, has a pupper in need. Are you crying? Are you crying because I told you no? Bad Jebs, naughty Jebs. Yes, Ellie the Stair Gremlin. She is the cutest, and I think that she is so... Oh, no, because of the puppers. Yeah, I know. But Rex's oncology appointment, I posted an update in prayer and encouragements, and Rex's oncology appointment went really, really well. So they don't think that there's any metastasis. They think that the cancer is contained to his thyroid. So surgery alone should hopefully be able to get rid of it. If not, like, we may have to go the radiation route, but... Hopefully not. Like, hopefully we can just do the surgery route. Good night, Marcus. Yeah, it's super late for you right now, Marcus. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good night, and have an awesome day at work tomorrow. And we need to get our next bike date scheduled, right? I need to answer your question. I forgot to answer your question. But bye, Marcus. Have a good night. Also, Wild Floette has appeared, which is an evolved Flabebe, I think. ! Pokecatch if anybody wants to catch the Wild Floette. Yeah, let's get fit. Exactly. I will message you on Discord with my availability. You were born without your thyroid, so I hope it turns out well. It's definitely an adjustment to deal with. So they said that they don't need to do a full thyroidectomy. They said that they just remove the tumor, and then like with humans, if you have thyroid cancer, they do a thyroidectomy and they remove the entire thyroid. There's a friend of ours that's part of the community, Allie, and she just had her thyroidectomy last month, so she's recovering from it because they found precancerous cells in her thyroid, but luckily like no actual cancer, and now that the full thyroid is removed, like totally free of that. Anyway, with dogs they don't do that, and we even asked, like, do you do medications, like do you do hormones, because you don't have the thyroid regulating hormone anymore. They don't do that with dogs. They basically said, and so Jaws had to do the appointment without me because Rex got in off of his wait list, and, congratulations, Jaws, for catching the Floette. So originally the appointment wasn't until December 21st, which I was like, we have to wait like a whole month to be able to get him in to see an oncologist. And until I know what the staging is, like I'm just going to constantly worry and like what the treatment plan is. I know that dogs are different than humans, okay? But like it doesn't change the fear of cancer for me of like dog versus human. And a little bit of it is like projecting just from my own experience. But anyway, regardless. So thankfully though, it doesn't look like there's metastasis. They don't do TNM staging with dogs because, you know, they're not as extensive as humans. But one of the things that they said is even if there is metastasis, like dogs, their lives are so much shorter than ours that like usually the dog outlives the cancer from killing them. So thankfully, when a dog is that old, thankfully the cancer isn't usually what kills them, which has its pros and cons, right? Like, I don't like to admit that there's ever going to be a day that I'm not going to have Rex. But at the same time, I also recognize that there will eventually be a day that I'm not going to have Rex, as much as I hate that. So, you know, at least he won't be in pain, and at least, you know, it won't be horrible for him. So I think that. Well, and fur babies are an important part of our family, so of course you worry. Exactly. And like, he's our first dog, so I've never really had that. And just the fact that like, I didn't even know that he had a tumor there. Like, we got lucky. We got so lucky that this tumor was found, because I took him in for a totally different issue. And our vet, like whenever we take the dog in, he checks everything. Like he does a full checkup, which like they don't do that on humans, right? Like if I go with a cough, they only look at my stupid lungs or my mouth. They don't look at my whole body. I really wish that human doctors would look at our whole bodies. But anyway, every time we take him into the vet, he checks everything. Like he checks his eyes, he checks his ears, he checks his feet, which granted he's smaller. And so he was the one that noticed that there is like a little lump, like right here in his breastbone. And like Rex has so much floof there that like I would never have noticed it, but like now I know where it is, because like now that it's been pointed out to me, like, you know, like I've been like groping him. That's not what I meant, but I have been like looking for the lump and for all of that. But yeah, Beat Saber is a game changer. Oh my gosh, I love Beat Saber. I wish that I had a VR. So when Jebs, Donuts, and Leslie and I, when we went, and Jaws too, we went to Vegas and we did like a VR machine room experience. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It was like a VR thingy. And we all played VR in like a room together. And I was really worried because I get motion sickness, like to the point that I can't even play first person games because I get so motion sick. Yeah, okay, that was a sentence. And so I was really worried about doing VR, but the guy at the shop was really good. And arcade, thank you, an arcade. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that part, Jebs. We're not gonna talk about that part. Okay, so we played one game that wasn't Beat Saber, that wasn't fun for some of us. And then we played Beat Saber and I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Like that game alone, I would buy a VR system for, because I thought it was so fun. Ugh, fine. So the first game that we played this stupid game where you are like, were we elves? We were something. I think we were something that was like fantasy related, but like, anyway, we were all archers and like you use your like whole body to like shoot. And I was like on the ground half the time trying to like duck behind these, I think they're called turrets. I don't know, like the thing on top of the castle where it goes like, boop, 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 you know, like the little divots in the castle. Anyway, I was trying to like hide behind those things and somebody was farming me for points while I laid there dying. I wonder who that was. I literally was like, I can't even stand up because somebody keeps murdering me constantly. Because I'm bad at games, and two, I've never used a VR before, so I have no idea how to play these games. All of us, yeah, true. It was kind of everyone, but it was especially Jaws. I mean, Jebs. Jebs was especially the worst offender, because I can see who kills me. As I die, it shows who murdered me. After a while, I farmed everyone. Yeah, Jebs is really good at games, so if anybody likes to watch a really good gaming streamer, you should definitely watch 0435556, sure? Oh, pretty sure. Oh, that's how you can tell that Jaws is on mobile is because he did that. No, you just found a way to cheese the game. Yeah, because you're just a good gamer who found a way to like work around the game and to cheese the game. Because you're so smart like that. Take the compliment, man. Look at these. These are also no-so. How cute are these little Christmas trees? I'm not gonna lie though, like as I make them, they look a little bit inappropriate, but once they get fully made, they no longer look inappropriate. And then they have these short little stubby stumps. I think these are so cute. Thank you for adding that quote. There you go, Jaws. You have your own quote. Congratulations. There's a quote of you, which is 043556 sure. I love it. It's amazing. I'm hoping that people will like my little Christmas ornaments. I have like 3 ghosts left over and I'm just like, I don't know, they're Christmas spirits. They're not Halloween ghosts, they're Christmas spirits. Please buy them for Christmas. But yeah, so I only have the 1 market planned for this weekend, but there's still a lot of time left to December. So if I don't sell all of my Christmas items, I may do like a second Christmas market. We'll see. Or I just want it like an opportunity to like figure out what sells well, what doesn't sell well. I don't know. But also December is super full of just events in general. Like every freaking weekend we've got like a holiday weekend going, or like a holiday party or something. So I don't know, we'll see if I even have the time. Oops. I pulled the little nubby in too far. You guess you hit the number. You hit the number button first and then type the letters where they should have been. Yeah. We figured that out, or I figured that out. You were held back by physical activity. Yeah, that exercise thing, Jebs. That whole exercise thing is real exhausting, right? But yeah, but need to save up like $1,000. Yeah, VR machine thingies are really expensive, right? Like, I would love to have one, but like, I don't have that much money. Ghosts belong with Christmas. That's what the Christmas Carol is about. Being haunted by spirits. Exactly, Lady Netsky. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's like a Christmas spirit, right? It's the ghost of Christmas future, the ghost of Christmas past. I wonder. I think I only have 2 ghosts, but maybe I have 3 ghosts, and then I can market them as the ghost of Christmas past, future, and present, and then try to sell them as a bundle of 3 of them. You love those X-Men movies? What X-Men movies? What are you talking about? Is that your ad? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, sorry, guys, we have an ad break. Sorry for anyone that's in an ad break. Congratulations to anyone that's not in an ad break. But Jebs, what X-Men movie are you talking about? Speaking of X-Men, well, actually this has nothing to do with X-Men, but who here watched the Blue Beetle movie? I know it's actually a little bit old, but I recently watched the Blue Beetle movie. You don't believe in ads? Thank you, Elda, for letting me know that you're in an ad. I'm glad you don't believe in ads. Wouldn't that be amazing if we could just be like, you know what, Twitch, I don't believe in your ads, and I don't believe in the presence of your ad. That would be amazing if we could just like make it, oh, thank you for letting me know that you're not in an ad, Colin. And also thank you for letting me know that you are in an ad, Cosmic Jammies. It sounds like Days of Future Past. Oh! No, it's the ghost. It's the ghost of, and also Christmas Carol is older than X-Men, which I think is the title of an X-Men movie. Maybe, I'm not sure. That was a short one, and Calvin Klein, at least this time, was a decent one. I always love to hear what ads people get, because I always think that they're so fun. The only time that and I actually like don't mind the ads, because as you guys said before, like it's a free way to support the streamer without having to spend money. But I like on the, I like when like there's like really good ads. It's weird because like lately a lot of the ads have been like related to Twitch, and it almost seems like Twitch is like advertising itself. It's really strange. But anyway, I did not like during October when they kept being scary games, because I am a coward and I do not like scary games. But you missed all of my streams. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jebs, for your 69 bits. Thank you very much. And for that very specific number of bits, I appreciate that as well. But you missed all of my streams for the past week. Well, 7 Epic, I actually didn't do a ton of streaming this week because I started the new job. So I did stream Monday, and then I streamed last weekend. But that's all I had. I believe you. I 100% believe you, and that you didn't very specifically select that number. Oh, look! It wasn't all you had. All of a sudden, you've got another 69. Isn't that really suspicious, Jebs? Seems a little sus to me. You got an ad for a new Dutch internet provider. They just changed the name, but they are pretending to be super new. So one of our friends in Germany, he gets the craziest German ads. He gets this like weird meditating lady, and it's like, he says that it's like super, super funny. He tried translating it for me, but like the English translation wasn't that funny, but he says it's hilarious in German. So I also think it's really cool, the ads that people get in different, you know, like we were saying again, the time zones are so cool. Also, like, language is so cool, and the ads that different regions, like the globalization that happens is really cool. Oh, thank you.
Brett says demand more money from us.
I'm not demanding more money from you. I'm just highlighting the fact that seems to be a very specific number of bits there. But thank you very much for the bits as well, Colin. We pay to work here? Yes. You pay to be a moderator. That's actually how you become a moderator, is you pay to become a moderator. This is a joke that is not true. That is not how you become a moderator. Last weekend and last week, oh, so you missed our Celeste. Oh, that's right. You missed our Celeste stream. We also did on Christmas. We did on, is it? Well, I don't know. Is it, Jaws? Can I have some money, please, Jaws? Can you just come over here and bring me like $1? Actually, I have like a random $20 sitting on the desk, so you can have the $20. But anyway, so for Thanksgiving, we did a cooking stream. Oh, thank you. 60 plus 1.
I am sorry. I tried my best to keep up with the payments. Keep aside. Please help. She's banned my normal
did not ban normal
now can only
texting.
chat via bits.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, it is. Oh, thank you for the reminder that it is an all ages raid train. Thank you very much for that reminder, Elda. Okay, well, we have finished up our little Christmas tree. And then we already finished this one. So this one is our Jebs themed penguin Christmas ornament. So Jebs is a penguin, as we saw from his clip earlier. Yay, penguin! I know, now we got a little snowman that we are working on. So we have our snowman to get going. This one's also a no-so, and then watch this. Doo-doo. Look, his head pops up. This cracks me up. I don't know why this is the pattern, but this is the pattern. Bring him back. He'll sit here. He'll sit right here, okay? He can sit right here. He's already done, but he's gonna sit right there. So now it's extra penguin is the way that it reads. All good, I had to remind my own community on Wednesday a lot. We were the same way. So I try to keep the stream like basically like PG-13 typically, because again, I stream primarily for nonprofits, and so I want to make sure that it's something that a nonprofit would be comfortable with. So that's why we do no cursing, and like also we have our auto mod, but we have our lovely mod friends as well. Let's go. You know what? I also still have a penguin thing that I brought back from Taiwan for you and Kalo. It's just sitting in my car. It's gonna be like cooking in my car, but I have a penguin thing that I brought back for you guys. I think I actually brought you back two. Yeah, I brought you back one from South Africa, and I brought you back something from Taiwan that are both. You delete half the things you type in here. You know, I delete half the things that are in my brain. Is it cookie dough? What? No, it's crochet. What do you mean is it cookie dough? Also, Wild Roselia has appeared, ! PokeCache, if you would like to catch the Wild Roselia. By the way, Elda, what did you make on your Wednesday raid train? I missed it, unfortunately. The timing just like did not work out with my first couple days of work. I was dead tired yesterday. You see, there is a mod hierarchy here. There is no mod hierarchy. Stop telling lies. Cooking in your car? Well, yeah, like it gets hot in the car. Jebs apparently is more loved. Well, do you have a specific animal that you have that I can bring you from other countries? Move to Cali and we can talk? Yeah, exactly. Move to California and I might bring you gifts back. Because Jebs I can give gifts to much easier. That's the Jebs has a penguin. Jebs is a penguin. Jebs is a literal penguin. When you become an animal, I will bring you things. Bring you dragons. Yeah, that's a little specific. Maybe when I go to China, I can get some dragons. But again, you have to move to California. If you want gifts from other countries, you have to come to California. Also, I don't know when my next international trip. Look at him. He's so freaking cute. I love this snowman. And I love that the entire snowman is no-so. Oh my gosh. We have almost taken the entire stream to finish working on like the existing plushies I have. And we haven't even started on any of my new ones. I have this one's like almost, this one I have one more round to do. And then I have another hat over there. I have lots of like little portions. I can fly to Cali, plus we're coming to Kansas next summer. That's true. But I'm not going to China before then. So the chances of me going to China anytime soon are pretty slim. I don't know. There's not really any reason to go anytime soon. Plus also like new job, hard to take time off for right now, but I don't know. Rhett's never comes to New Jersey. Colin, I literally was in your state and you didn't want to come hang out with me. You thought you were too cool to hang. I'm sure you were busy. I think you had a thing. And actually I was in New York. I even went to Lisbon and she still dodged me. I wasn't in Lisbon when you were in Lisbon, you punk. We were in Lisbon at different times. I worked on a diamond painting. Oh, I saw that, Elda. Okay. I remember that now. I did see it. I saw your diamond painting. I love diamond art. Diamond art is so cool. Oh, and because I got busy with helping with Raid over, I forgot your early on question. You asked how I started on streaming. I did start as a gamer and at times, but the last 3 to 4 years, I've tended more towards either watercolor, coloring, or this year diamond painting. Yeah, I did a couple of my very first crafting stream that I tried, because at the beginning I was just like only streaming from the couch after I had surgery because I was like recovering. So I was like, well, how can I stream from the couch? And I was like, diamond art. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do diamond art. But I still have like 2 unfinished diamond arts because remember, bad attention span here. Also, Zulu Charlie, this has been a blast and I'll definitely be back here for Celeste if nothing else. But for now, I must sleep. Good night, all. Thank you so much for stopping by, Zulu Charlie, and I cannot wait to see the Celeste art that you shared. And remember, anybody that is a Celeste fan, you should check out Zulu Charlie's shop, which is Little Arrow Shop, Little Arrow Soaps, sorry. And starting in January, they're gonna have this beautiful Celeste soap being offered, and it looks so cool. Your mom and sister love doing those diamond arts. This year was the first year that I've ever tried doing those diamond arts, and I really enjoy. It's very like therapeutic because it's so mindless and just sitting there and like putting those little drills in. It's amazing. I love it. Definitely I don't know who invented diamond art. I'm sure a lot of people invented it, but whoever did it, they're just brilliant. I also really love, like, have you guys seen those like mandala dot arts where like people take like rocks and decorate them with like the mandala dots? I don't even know if I'm saying that word correctly, but that's another really cool like Zen activity. And I don't know, I just wish I could do like really cool activities like those. Look at our finished plushies. We have so many finished plushies. So these are going to be ready to inventory and pack. Lurk, going on your union break. Thank you. Thank you for going on your union break, and thank you for being here. Even though you're not part of a union, because we don't pay a union rep here. So, you know, you can't be part of a union unless you're the union rep. Are you volunteering to be the moderator union rep? Because you can have that unpaid duty if you would like to have it. You need a sick day. Can you not take a sick day? You recently did dot art on a notebook. Is that literally just like doing dots in like a pattern? Cause like when people do drawings and they're made out of dots, like I think that's like what's it called? Stippling? Like when people do stippling is absolutely insane. Or am I misunderstanding what dot art is? Unpaid? Well, you know, I pay you with my smiles. How's that? We never get PTO. You get like a high, like that's a good payment, right? Unpaid. You get paid with our winning person. You don't even get paid with a smile. Let's be honest. You don't even get a smile. I don't know what you get paid with. What would you like to be paid with? You've been streaming for about 8 years now, from a laptop in the beginning to actual computer with cameras. Even get your husband to dual stream sometimes. Aw, that's so sweet. Jazz is Still struggling with the unpaid. Yeah, Jaws comes in here and we do some dual streams occasionally. Not a whole lot because usually he likes to be behind the scenes, but every so often. So anytime that happens, I'll put it in my stream title that it's a Jaws and Rets day. So we played, let's see, we played a little bit of Space. Oh, I always get this name wrong. Space Lines from the Far Out, which is like a chaotic co-op game. Or most recently we played a little bit of Monster Hunter. And that was fun. I enjoyed playing Monster Hunter. That was like a new game that I like haven't really tried before. It was a workshop and we made lines of washi tape on a notebook. Oh my God. I could show you. So before I cleaned off this desk, I used to have like a tall washi tape stand here. This used to be my craft table back here and it was like full of craft supplies. Remember how Mama Jewel said that we're not hoarders? We are curators of extensively private, I forgot the whole phrase already, but that's what that used to be. But now it's my work desk. Just realized that Reds has a gamer keyboard. I have a Razer keyboard. Aren't you proud of me? And I have a Razer squishy thing. Yeah, I don't know what that thing is. Hi, Annie! It's nice to see you, Annie. Will somebody give Annie a shout out for me really quick? There were special tools. Wait, hang on. I missed what was said. Hang on. And then we made patterns of painted dots in between the lines. Oh, so it is kind of like the mandala dots that I was talking about. It's the same kind of thing. Oh, I love that.
What the hell's the body doing?
Oh, Slime Rancher. I love Slime Rancher. Thank you for shouting out Annie for us. Money Reds, I prefer being paid in money. Well, I don't have money, 7 Epic, so I can't pay you in money. We're playing his own games. Yeah, Jaws just likes to play his own games. I like when they do Ring Fit. That is a duo stream for sure. That's true. So I do sometimes do Ring Fit streams, and so we make sure that Jaws is always there for those just because, like, you never know, like, the internet's a weird place, and so I want to make sure that I always have somebody like ready to go, you know, to put that band hammer on as soon as possible. Okay, we're gonna do some eyes. Red's washi tape is so yummy. I don't think you're supposed to eat washi tape, friend. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to eat washi tape, but you know what? You do you. You even had to put all the O-rings on for the quieter keycaps. Yeah. Jaws had to like finagle the keyboard to make the keyboard because I don't like it. I don't like it when keyboards go like clack, 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 clack. That doesn't look like a Razer. R-A-Z-E-R, sassy pants. I know you know what a sassy pants. What switch are they? I don't know. What are you even saying? Are you talking about the keyboard still? What are you talking about? What switch? You should get back into pottery. You should get back. Was that, wait, that wasn't Deep Rock. Annie, was that Deep Rock or was that, I thought that was Slime Rancher, no? I don't know. I don't know games. We all know I don't know games. I need to double check where the eyes go on this pattern. So the eyes go between rows 8 and 9. Who games these days? I don't know, not me. I don't game. You have the cherry silvers on your keyboard. Do you also have a Razer? Dang, O-rings on an orange. How would I know what a color it is? The lights are white. That's what color it is. That's what switch it is. It's the stumpy one. It's the little short one. Because remember, I have a really short keyboard tray, so it doesn't have a number pad. It's that one. It's the little, like, short, squished one. Pop off the keycap right now? No! No, I'll break it. I don't trust myself to do it. Corsair. I don't know what a Corsair is. I'm assuming that's a keyboard brand. I think I also have cherry silvers. You have a ducky one. You actually won't. I could break it. If I break it, are you going to buy me a new keyboard? Corsair is the brand. Yeah, orange. You looked at the original order. Look at that. See, Jaws took care of it. I need my pins. We need to get our bear wall. Oh, here he is. Our bear wall is up here. Excuse me. So one of my original plushies is my pin cushion because why not? If you break it, I will buy you a new one. But Jaws already answered the question. We don't have to do it. Jaws already answered the question. I don't have to do the thing. Okay, so we have to go into row 9. So we're going to put, that's going to be centered. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then now this looks a little bit vicious, but we're going to stab the whale through the side. No big deal, to make his little eyes. It looks a little bit aggressive, but we will hide it eventually. If you break it, I will buy you a new one, but it is a learning experience. I don't know. I think I made Jaws do it the first time because I was so afraid of, like, breaking the keycaps off, because like I feel like I could break a lot of those things. Corsair does a lot of components. So when I was getting a new gaming computer, okay, not a new gaming computer, when I was getting a gaming computer, period, Jaws was like, oh great, like we can like build it, and we can like buy the like meh, and then you can also like select the meh, and I was like, I just want a pre-built one. Like this is too many words for me, and I don't know what you want out of me, and this is too much selection. Like normally when we buy anything, Jaws makes these beautiful spreadsheets for me that has like all these specs and all these details, and I don't know. I just pick things by feel. Like I'm like, that one feels like it belongs in my house, so that's the one that I'm gonna pick. She wouldn't even use the tool. Yeah, the tool is scary. It's scary. They make tools to remove keycaps easier. They are sturdy. Yeah, they're great for Jaws. They're great for those people. I'm too chicken for that stuff. It's such a nice keyboard, and it was expensive. I'm afraid of breaking it. I don't want to be responsible for that. Also, no, Razer has a Razer. I want to see it. Share it. You just looked it up. Send a picture. Send a picture either on Discord or here in chat. Why would they do that? Like an actual like shaving like razor. You're gonna lurk, gonna get some breakfast. It was lovely waking up to your stream. You have great energy. Why, thank you so much, Lady Nesky. It was very nice to meet you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Especially with how early it is in your morning. I appreciate you hanging out here with us right now. So have a wonderful day. Yeah, it's Gillette. Oh, okay. My old GM used to work for Gillette. Like he used to run a Gillette manufacturing plant down in Colombia, and hearing about how like Gillette makes their razors is wild. Keycaps are as easy and safe to remove as Legos are. Did you know, Annie, I have never built like a full Lego kit until this year. This year is the first time, because like my parents didn't buy those kinds of things. I don't know. My parents like, they're just like weren't, I don't know. But they just never did any like the things that people did that were fun. Remember I said, guys, that my parents told me that Chinese people don't celebrate birthdays. That was the lie they told me so that I wouldn't get birthday parties. So remember how we were talking earlier about like how nothing is like really worth celebrating from like a leveling up perspective anymore after you turn 25? So it's because they lied and they told me that Chinese people don't celebrate birthdays. So now I celebrate birthdays because I'm like, well, I had all those years that I was deprived of not having any birthday parties, right? But I just can't keep track of how many years old I am, because that is worth. Hi, Snack! Welcome in. Speaking of Razer and snacks, we've got Snack right here, right? How you doing, Snack? Also, you're up so late. Isn't it like past midnight for you? We are doing the MCS raid train, so !MCS if you would like to learn about the Makers and Crafters Society. You're a Razer fan. We are talking about the fact that I have a Razer squishy bopper thing. So I've got one of those things, like the scooter. Yeah. You know what, Jebs? Just because I got it wrong that one time, because when we went to Vegas, Jebs was like, oh, can we go check out the Razer store? And I was like, you want to go buy a scooter? Like, how lazy are you that you want to buy a scooter to get us around Vegas? We have a car, man. And also feet. Look, it was not funny, okay? I didn't know that was a brand of, I mean, I knew it was a brand of like scooters. I didn't know it was a brand of keyboards or chairs or whatever. They have lovely chairs also. Gems just hated ankles, apparently. I have a cool chair and a chair mat from them. I like their chairs. I sat in their chairs and I played around in their chairs. And then, I mean, I obviously have a Secret Lab chair because I love my Secret Lab chair. My chair mat is not a mat at all. It's the Extra Life rug, which you lovely people helped me to earn. So I got the chair rug for raising $2,000 this year. Well, actually, why do I keep saying chair rug? I got the rug that is under my chair for raising $2,000. And it is beautiful and it is wonderful and has the Extra Life logo like huge and massive. And I wish I could show you, but I don't know how to show you. Isker. What the heck is an Isker? Oh, that's the model. Achilles would be wrecked as a kid in the 90s. Oh, I know, right? With the razor when it like hits the back of your ankle. Also, Wild Trubbish has appeared. ! PokeCatch if anyone would like to catch the Wild Trubbish. The fabric gray or solid. Look, the only thing that I will say about the fabric chairs, like I love my Secret Lab chair and I obviously love this color because like so much of my life is this color. I am very paranoid about like it being dirty and it getting dirty very easily. So I always sit on a blanket or a towel. Like I always like sit on something to make sure that I can't get the chair dirty. So like this whole bottom half is covered with like covering. And I recognize that I could just like wash the chair, but I don't want to. Like I don't want to clean the chair because that's the problem with the like this beautiful like teal green, this mint green, is I'm worried that it's gonna get dirty too easily. So I kind of wish I'd bought a black chair, but then also honestly, if I'd bought a black chair, I would be super sad and super, you know, whatever. I want to recommend you on a YouTube channel of someone who does adorable art and cute shorts and colors used the same as your chair. Yes, Annie, will you send it to me on Discord? Because I would love to see who this person is and I would love to check out their videos. Yeah, but if I get a fabric cover, then I won't see the beautiful color anymore. You had a DX Racer one. Okay, guys, don't make fun of me. So my previous chair was a, what's the brand? GT Racing chair or whatever. And so Jaws ordered it and he ordered it from Amazon because it's a nice, like cheap, affordable gaming chair, right? So he ordered me that chair and it gets here and we assemble it. And I was like, what's G Tracing? I don't understand why it says G Tracing. And then Jaws was just like, you're a moron. It says GT Racing. But like, listen, in my defense, it reads like it says G Tracing, okay? But also you recently got a Herman Miller chair. Jebs is fancy. Jebs is loaded. Jebs is made out of money. Exactly. Geez, why don't you say that you're made out of money? Exactly. You're not. You stole it. You got a DM. Thank you for the DMs. I mean, what? Yeah, mine is a Secret Lab too, and I've already at times used a back pillow because of back pain. Yeah, also because I'm really bad and I sit on the front of the chair. Like, I don't know if you can tell how far forward I am on the chair, but I don't sit all the way back in chairs. I'm also really bad, and I'm like an ergonomics person's worst nightmare because most of the time I sit with my feet under my butt. Like I sit cross-legged on the chair, so I do not sit like a normal person should sit in chairs. But listen, I saw this Kickstarter, and there was a Kickstarter for people who sit like me. So it literally was like you could like configure the seat and the back, and then there was like a little place to put your feet underneath, and I really, really wanted it, but it was a $2,000 chair, and nobody's paying $2,000 for a chair. You got bad news? What's the bad news? That is fine to not sit back in chairs. Well, technically you're supposed to, right? Like that's the ergonomic way, is to sit back into your chair. This is why we don't get paid. Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't get paid, is because Jeb steals chairs from his office. One of those chairs my ex's dad got me for my birthday, and it never got made and sent out. Oh no! You got one of these chairs? There's a Kickstarter for bad posture, so there. No, it is good posture. It is not bad posture. It is good posture. I'm not gonna tuck those in yet. So look at their little eyes. So I like sewing their eyes in just so it's safer for like in case somebody gives it to their babies. We also got to check this duck, where the duck's eyes go. They are supposed to go 2 stitches away, the same row as the beak. Okay, so we're going to stick this in somewhere else, and then we're going to pull this up. No, the chair you were talking about on Kickstarter that has a lot of weird... Your ex's dad ordered it for you, and then they never sent it out? Well, I mean, it's bad news for you, but it's not bad news for me, because it's a good thing I never backed that Kickstarter. But also that sucks, Annie. That really, really sucks. Did they not get backed? Like, what happened? How come they never sent it out? Did they refund the dad? They should refund them. What? Don't ban me. You do not have the power to ban me. You cannot ban me. I'm sorry, Annie, that I showed zero compassion for your chair situation. I'm so sorry. A lot of Kickstarters just never finish and get stuck in limbo. Actually, I have a game that's stuck in limbo. So I backed this game about a red panda. And listen, this is how much I love red pandas. I backed a platformer that has a red panda in it. And I backed it 3 years ago. And they still don't have the game done yet. So someday someday before I die, hopefully we're gonna play this Red Panda platformer game, but I don't know when it's gonna be. You can't rush perfection. Well, I just thought that it was a little bit closer to being done. Although to be fair, I researched 0 of this when I backed it. Somebody came into chat and said, you are gonna love this game. And I said, fantastic. And I backed it. And I read literally nothing about the game. And then after I bought it, I was like, what? It's a platformer. Why would I back a platformer? These games are horrible. Was it from Bethesda Roots? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea who the developer is. I have an email from them somewhere, something, I don't know. You were investigating a model building company, and while it's a cool model builder, it costs like $1,000 for the model. Oh my God, I saw on Instagram this really cool like tabletop gaming table, like for board games, and they have like a nice area that you can like tuck in, like it basically has like these like magnetized like drawers and everything, and it's like the coolest desk ever if you really like board games. It's a $7,000 desk, like table. Who has money for a $7,000 coffee table? Like if you're a big board gamer, chances are you don't have an extra $7,000. Is it called Iluri? It's that. It's that game. It's that game. Sounds like Bethesda with the Elder Scrolls 6. There's a lot of these gaming tables these days. I mean, I want one. I don't need one, but I want one. The demo is on Steam. Oh, look at that, guys. The demo is out on Steam. Everyone should play Iluri, this game that I was not just trash mouthing. But everyone should play Iluri, this lovely game about a red panda. I'm so glad that is the demo free on Steam? I don't know. I should really check their Discord. I'm sure that they sent me like a thing saying like, hey, BT Dubs, your game is ready. And I'm sitting here like complaining that they're not ready. It looks cute. Thank you. Wouldn't you also blindly back them if you also saw how cute it was? Because like, you know, who reads? Not me. I know, it looks so freaking cute. Okay, I want to make another duck instead of making more of the whales because we have to pin the whales to find the art. I want one of those desks that is made from a jumbo jet. Wait, can I show you guys this cool thing about this desk? I want to show you guys this cool thing about this desk. I know that it's not that special and that there are lots of desks out there that do this, but okay, the desk is here. Ready? The desk rises on its own. This is really exciting because the standing desk that I had at my old office, I had to manually hike up. And so it's really exciting for me that I now have an electronic, OMG Reds, they have emotes. They have emotes on their Discord. I know that. I know they have emotes because I'm in their Discord and I've read some of those things. So you have a standing desk already. Yes. So 7 Epic, I ended up getting the standing desk on Black Friday because I got it for $250. I almost said I got it for $2,500 off. It did not cost that money. I got it for $250 off by buying it on Black Friday. So probably not the best idea to have bought it in advance of starting the job, but I cannot resist a good deal, so I went ahead and got it. And then really cool thing, like when I was in the office, they have like a big open area space because everyone's hybrid, right? So they don't have any offices. So there's a big open area space and all of those are standing desks. And so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like that we like have access to standing desks even when we're at work. So we have that. The standing desk I had at my old office. Oh, Panta Puff, thank you so much for the follow. Panta Puff is who we're actually rating next. So guys, go follow Panta Puff as well. But Panta Puff is who we're going to be rating next as part of the MCS raid train. But welcome in, Panta Puff. Give me sitting desk. Oh, great. Now there's an ad. Thank you, Advil. That's a fantastic time for ads. But can we give, yes, thank you so much for, thank you. Look at that. Jebs is reading my mind. Thank you for giving Panta Puff a shout out. Well, it's better that the ad happened now and not like right before the raid, right? So I guess there's that. I probably should have saved my like ad, I saved the snoozes, or I did not save the snoozes. I used up all of the snoozes after our first raid. 10 minutes notice. Up next is Panta Puff. Panta Puff. They are a cosplayer and usually work on cosplays during streams and sometimes craft or play games too. Yay, I love cosplayers. I wish that I was crafty enough to be a cosplayer. That would be so cool. Thank you so much, Elda, for letting me know that you're in an ad. Colin, for letting me know you're in a fake ad. Oh, yes, thank you also for pinning that message. And 7 Epic for letting me know that you're in an ad. And Jebs for letting us know that you're not in an ad. Thank you. Thank you for using our commands. Oh, Rex, how did you get in here? Jaws, Rex is over here. Okay, so those duckies are done. Let's do a couple. I really can't decide where the eyes should go on this. So I decided to make a Pokeball whale. But I don't know where to put the eyes. Because the eyes should go here. But then I'm worried that it looks like kind of weird. You're out of ad? Yay! Welcome out of the ad. I wish I was that crafty as she proceeds to craft. Yeah, but like I can make like plushies. But like we talked about before, I can't make wearables. Like there's so many people. Oh no. Thanks, Jebs. Thanks, Jebs. Okay, so I guess we'll be streaming tomorrow, and we will be playing Ring Fit Adventure tomorrow on stream. So if anybody wants to come and watch me suffer, we'll be doing... Jebs is a good bean. Jebs is a wonderful bean. He's a very good bean. So we can do some exercise, which is actually good. Maybe next time. That's fair. What time? So Jaws is gonna go to the gym tomorrow after work. So probably 8 o'clock my time. So that'll be 10 o'clock your time. Will be roughly. Luckily, I'm working from home tomorrow, so like I'll be fine. But I like to wait until Jaws is home to stream. Just I don't know. Like we said again, internet safety. You never know what crazies are out there on the internet. Like, for example, someone who redeems anti-potato life and making you exercise. But you know what? Exercise is good. Exercise makes us healthy. And exercise also prepares us for this eventual half marathon that I have to do. So I signed up for we're doing a half marathon in March. And then I'm doing a 10K in... January. So we'll see. Ad time is over. What were you saying about sitting desks? Only for you. Oh, so I was saying that I got the sitting desk on sale because of Black Friday. So it was $250 off. But then also in my new office, they have standing desks there in the bullpen. So it's like a big open area for everyone to work. See, I don't know that I love these eyes. So now the eyes are underneath the black. Well, he looks kind of creepy with the needle sticking out of his face. I just don't love this. I like the red going into the black, going into the white. I think if I were to make this again as a Pokeball whale, I would give it 2 buttons and I would make the buttons the eyes. I think that's the better way to do it. But you know what? It was an experiment and it was fun and it was like kind of cool. With your knee, you can't do standing desk for long. Yeah, I have knee pains as well. I tore my meniscus when I was in high school. Not just being a klutz, okay? I mean, kind of being a klutz, but I tripped over a hurdle while I was running hurdles, okay? I didn't just like walk up to a hurdle and be like, hello, and then flipped over it. But anyway, so I have some knee pain as well. But I like the standing desk because it's good for my back because I have back pain otherwise. And I have sciatic nerve pain as well. And now this just became a trauma dump of all my pain. So we're not going to talk about all my pain. We're going to talk about happy things. Yebs is in here. I can sleep. Sounds like quite the hurdle. Thank you. Thank you for that lovely pun. That was a lovely exiting pun and remark. And thank you for being here as well. Have a good night, Colin. Elda, are you gonna let me know when Pantapuff is ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not counting for Pantapuff. I'm counting how many stitches over we are. I think I need to go 1 over here. And then maybe 1 over here. No, 1 here. Okay. We're going to do that. And then we are going to cut a little bit more black yarn. Good night, conspicuous one. You have to wake up in less than 6 hours. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Enjoy the raid train. Yes! For any of you that are not heading to bed, please stick around for the raid train and continue supporting all of the lovely crafters and creators because there's a lot of really awesome people for these 72 hours. So even if you are not a crafter, but you are down to support some lovely crafters, or even just leave the page open on a lurk, pretty please. Pantapuff's goal for her stream is to reach 400 followers. She's at 377, so please be sure to drop her a follow. Even if you can't stay for the full show. Exactly. She is ready to receive raiders whenever you're ready. Okay, perfect. I'm going to finish this whale that I have right now. And then we can raid out as soon as I finish this one. You need to try to sleep for your illness. No, fair, 7-Epic. Please get your sleep in. But yeah, if you are able to leave your device running so that you can leave a lurk going for Pantapuff, I'd really appreciate it if y'all can just leave that lurk for her. So just like ride the raid with with us out. And then, yeah, drop Pantapuff a follow whenever we hop over there. And also, before we leave, there's a Wild Munchlax, the baby Snorlax, that is here in chat. Thank you for shouting out Pantapuff as well. Definitely excited to see those... definitely excited to see what her cosplay is that they're working on. And you're going to post Thanksgiving foods. Thank you, 7epic. Yeah, thank you for posting that. And for anyone either like part of the MCS group or not part of the MCS group, if you would like to join our Discord, !Discord, we do not have the raid command because I have to copy paste it. You know what the raid message is? Here's the raid message. I have to copy paste this because I did not make a command for it. I just had it ready to go. This is the raid message that we are using for the raid train. Look at that, guys. I don't even have to worry about not having my usual raid message because the MCS raid train has a raid message. So love that we can take advantage of that. Okay, so we're just going to finish this eye, and then we are going to head over to Pantapuff. 1, 2... Thank you for using the MCS raid command, or for adding the MCS raid command. That is, actually, you know what? That's perfect because then we can save that for the next time that we join one of the MCS raid trains, as long as they allow me to continue to be a part of them. I really, really love this community, guys. I know a lot of you are all gamers, but these are just the loveliest bunch of people who are all makers and crafters, and I adore them, and they're wonderful people. You'll bill me later for it. I will pay you in smiles. So there you go. There's your payment. See you tomorrow, Reds. Yes, thank you. So for anyone that is part of our regular streaming community, unpaid. I'm sorry. I'm poor. I'm so sorry, Jebs. I'll pay you in gifts from Taiwan and South Africa. Come on, friend. But yes, for all of you who are here and who are part of the stream, thank you all so much for being here and for hanging out and being part of our showcase. And for everybody that's part of the MCS team, thank you all for being so wonderful and for being here. Oh, your mom is in Taiwan right now. Don't tell Jebs that, because I got Jebs a gift from Taiwan and I'm holding it hostage until he hangs out with me. So don't tell him that. But anyway, next stream will be tomorrow. Unfortunately, is going to be Ring Fit Adventure, and then no stream Saturday or Sunday, and then I'm going to figure out still what the next week's stream is. But next week I have to go into the office a bunch because it's budget reviews, so I have to go into the office and go do that. Least favorite time of any company, and of course it's my second week of the job. She's in an ad break. She's almost out of it. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna queue up the raid to at least get us ready to go, and then I'm gonna wait to send that until you tell us to go with it. This was so fun. It was so great meeting you. Thank you for a fun stream. Yes, thank you so much, Cosmic Jammies. So I will publish on Discord and then also in the Twitch stories thing, what my schedule is going to look like. But yeah, next week the schedule is very up in the air still because it's only the second week on the job. But after this, I only have to go into the house. After next week, I only have to go in the office 1 day a week. So things get much better and much more normal. Can you adjust the budget to include payment for mods? I don't know, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if we can adjust the budget or not. Can you talk to my CFO? Talk to Jaws. He can let you know if there's any budget. You know. Yeah. Smart. Exactly. Elda, are we ready to raid out, or is she still in her ad break? Okay, it's all clear? All right, there we go. So we are going to raid over to Pantapuff, and thanks to our lovely mod who is unpaid from Jebs, here is our MCS raid command. So there we go. Please go show Pantapuff your love and for, just being an awesome group of people. Goodbye, everyone. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for copying that over, and I will see you guys all tomorrow for some workouts. Bye.